2, check 1, 2. Give me a sec to see what's coming up on this phone thing.
I'm a nobody who created 3 online courses.
Join the club. Join the club. One sec. All right. Hey, the sound is fine. I haven't adjusted the sound in a long time, actually. But sometimes the computer resets itself. Hey guys, what's up? I hope you guys are having a super amazing day. All right, let's lose this volume thing. Let's turn this off. You guys are all cool. Hey, Christine, it's great to see you. Jackie, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope everyone is having a super, super amazing day. I'm so excited. I'm not really this excited, really. I'm kind of like a little bit more just laissez-faire. I'm more laissez-faire than excited. I got to be honest with you guys. But I'm super excited to see you guys. I like being, it's nice to be online a little before lunch. So like, that's kind of nice. But the, everything is cool. Hey, Cray, what's up? Hey, Christine. Hey, guys. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. In the description box, today we're going to do Jackie's readings. We're going to do Christine's readings. We're going to do Cray's readings. We're going to do past life reading for Cray. And we're going to do Kimberly's compatibility reading whenever Kimberly comes in, just between her and her buddy. And then we're going to get on with the day. I have, a bit of work to do for you guys. And then I'm going to get on with it. I have some very, very good news that you have some good news. All right, Cray, let's hear it. Hey, Kimberly's right there. Hey, Kimberly, we're going to do your chart as well. Well, everybody's here. Good. Well, these are all the readings we're going to do. So, like, that's it. Okay, list is closed. All right. That's great news. I'll tell you guys, there's a lot of good news. There's a lot of very scary news, depending on your perspective. And there's a lot of, we're entering into a new world. Like, I do believe we are on the other side now. And give us 2 weeks. I think by the next new moon, we will be where we're going to be. So all of that 2023 nonsense should slowly be resolving itself. And we should be entering into 2024 at full speed ahead in about 2 weeks or whenever the next new moon is. And you guys, like whatever you guys are doing, I sincerely encourage you to push forward. Is it perfect? No, of course not. Did we fuck a lot of shit up along the way? Oh yeah. Are we holding hands with everyone that we want to be holding hands with as we cross the finish line of yesterday and move into the promises of tomorrow? No. No, not at all. I'm like, there's nobody here. And so like, but at the same time, that's what happens. Sometimes we are born into a world holding hands. Sometimes we're born into a world where we're the only one there. And so you just got to roll with whatever blessings that were bestowed upon you and just accept the blessings. Just accept blessings for the way they are. I have something very sincere to say that. Oh, thanks, Christine. I have something very sincere to say about that. And not everybody recognizes this at the time. But there's a thing. In Freemasonry, we talk about, we don't talk about anything. Okay, but there's a saying in one of the things at my lodge that I haven't been to. It says, we'd like to give thanks for blessings already received. And I don't know if that's one of the really old guys who started saying that, or if that's I've never heard that at any other lodge I visited. And I used to visit lodges around the world, sincerely. You guys remember who I am. So, although I haven't gone anywhere in years. So, I haven't even gone to my own thing in years. And so, so we say, we'd like to give thanks for blessings already received. We'd like to give thanks for blessings already received. And I would love to thank the universe for blessings already received. I have a little thing. I talk to the universe all the time. I talk to the spirits all the time. I talk to whatever you want, any divine being. And I say, and I give thanks for the blessed life that my parents had provided for me. I just give thanks for it. I'm extremely, extremely grateful. It's not easy. It's not easy. And, I just have to make it another stage before everything is, settled. But in the meantime, I'm grateful for a lot of things. There's a lot of emptiness in my life right now, right? I'm getting divorced. There's no one around. Everyone is dead. I lock the door. I don't answer the phone, whatever. It's like, And, you know, there's more to it, but giving thanks for blessings already received. In addition to all of that, I was talking to Gina a while ago, and she was asking, I don't remember what she was, if she was asked, I was talking to her about, you know, this and that. And I was telling her I could, at the time, I have a lot of energy. I can still read and absorb a lot of energy, read books, you know, ingest a lot of information, but I didn't really have the emotional strength to start pushing back, like to make like a music education video, like a jazz video, or to make like a real, or to write, even write a video for you guys, a comedy astrology video. I didn't have it in me to push. And I still don't quite have it in me to push hard. And I still don't have it in me. I still have a lot of why bother in me. And so like, but I'll tell you what happened to me yesterday. And then we're going to move on from this giving thanks for blessings already received. And I want to talk to you guys about a little bit of fitness. And I know that this is right up Christine's alley. Hey, Ruhani, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. And hey, Gingie, I hope you're having a beautiful day as well. You have a big contact. Oh my God, did you meet somebody? Great, you met somebody, didn't you? Okay, let's move on, let's move on, let's move on. What's up? Okay, next. So, let's not get distracted. Let me just tell you guys what's going on. So then, yesterday, so great news. Let's interject the story. Let's continue telling this story in timeline format. Okay, so I read the papers, I read everything, and I sent the divorce papers off to my lawyer yesterday. So I'm almost fully divorced, almost completely divorced. In addition to that, when this happens, when you go through a major breakup in a situation like that, especially with all the death that I'm surrounded by, there's a lot of emptiness in your life. And last year I felt, you know, it was really difficult for me. I was mourning for the entire year. And I'm not quite out of it, but I'm going to be out of it soon. And so, but you always have to keep your feet moving. And I implore this to you guys. Keep your feet moving regardless how many hits you take and this. And you got to fight when your eyes are closed. You got to fight when you're in hell. You got to keep moving when you can't move. And there are ways to do it, man. And so let's move through the story. So the divorce papers are done. Blah, 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 blah. And so I told you guys I wanted to do something. I wanted to see if I could get a thing. Like I was running a lot last year. I wasn't lifting weights. I was jogging a lot. And I don't jog, I run. I run in I have a specific style of running. And I still do it. And so I want to make some videos remembering my mom, who was a major runner. I think she ran like 19 or 20 consecutive Boston marathons, and then she ran an extra one on top of that. And so before she died of cancer. And so, you know, I've run 2 marathons. You know, we do things. My dad ran the Boston. And so my dad's a karate guy. I'm a Muay Thai guy. It's not really my thing. It's my mom's thing. But I told you guys, I told you guys what I was doing all of last year. And I'm actually just saying a lot of this. This is a recap for all the new people here. And so I went out, and it's also to let Jackie know what's going on, because Jackie was away, and Jackie lives in Toronto. So Jackie, everybody check this out. So a couple of days ago, I received this message. So I received the message from these guys, Running Free in Newmarket. Hey Jackie, Running Free in Newmarket, right? It says, congratulations, you've been selected. Let me not put too much information here. It says, congratulations, you've been selected as a member of Team Running Free for 2024. We're honored that you took the time to apply, and we're excited to get to know you better this season. On behalf of everyone in the Team Running Free family, welcome. And it says below is some important information regarding your sponsorship. I got to go figure out what all this is, and I got to set it up. And then you go to the Team Running Free, like the Team Running Free website up here, and under athletes, I'm right here, motherfuckers. I'm gonna remind you guys, I'm not a second place kind of guy. I don't even know what that means. So here we go. I did it. Oh yeah, I did it. So I got sponsored by these motherfuckers. So I don't know what it means, but like, so I got sponsored by these guys. So I wanted sponsorship because I wanted to be introduced to a bunch of people. I don't need their anything, right? I just need to be introduced to people. And so, and maybe someone to pick me up from the race. And so So I did it, man. I did it. I did the thing. I applied. I told them who I am, blah, blah, blah. I told them my mom. These guys, by the way, these guys know my mom. They not only know my mom, it's where my clothes come from. Okay, so for those who don't know, hey, Jackie, this place here, this is where my clothes come from. So if you were wondering. And when my mom was alive, we used to just get tons and tons of stuff. But like, of course, Brandy threw all my shit in the garbage, so I'm starting over again. So that's what I did, motherfuckers. So I don't know what the fuck else you guys are doing, but that's what I'm doing. Congratulations, Sonny. Thanks. I know. Next. So in the next day or so, I'm going to buy my GoPros, and I'm going to set up the new YouTube channel, and I'll start formally making the videos. Now, I'm not a major runner, okay? And I really didn't want to be a runner because, like, I really don't like running at all. I usually skip rope. I usually skip rope and I hit the heavy bag. But, like, okay, so we're doing this. So let's go do this. All right, if we're going to do it, you better do a good fucking job because my name is on it and my mother's name is on it. So you better do a good fucking job. All right, next. It reminds me, boy, it sure would have been nice if one of those chicks last year would just come to Toronto and ride the fucking bike and hold the camera while I jogged. No, you guys would rather do dumbass shit. All right. So now you guys not welcome on the journey. So like, you guys didn't make it. All right, next, let's move on. So as far as fitness is concerned, so listen to this. So here's the thing. So Christine and all of you guys who are trainers and all of that stuff. So I used to use a running app on my old phone and it's gone now. But I'm going to talk to the team, talk to these guys, and I'm going to see what running app they use. And I'm going to join it, right? Because there's a community. Now this is fascinating because for all of you guys who are like so cool and everything, whatever, you guys all know about this being parts of communities and having friends and shit. I'm not one of those fucking guys. I train by myself. I show up, take my trophy, and go the fuck home. So, like, I wait for my sister to pick me up, and then we go home. So that's it. That's not what's going to happen this time. So we're entering into a new world. You guys have 2 weeks to get it together. So that's what I'm going to do. For those who don't know, I was a traveling Freemason like 20 years ago. And I used to go to different lodges. And I had a blog where I used to write about the lodge and everybody I met and pictures and stuff. And so I'm going to try and do a similar thing with the running and see what's going on with that. Although I'm not a runner. So we'll take it and it'll be a lot of fun for everybody. Now, as far as lifting weights is concerned, okay, this is really important because you guys are all, oh yeah, Christine. Well, you know we're all different, right? So like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that the way of the loner is the way to go. I don't want to say that because success definitely comes from teamwork. Okay, definitely success 100% comes with teamwork, and you guys are my team. So although I talk like that and it sounds with a lot of bravado and confidence and arrogance, but you guys are my team. I know it feels like I'm alone all the time, and sometimes I like it, but I know you guys are here for me. So lifting weights. So I started back at lifting weights again yesterday because I have to be strong this year. I used to lift weights and I used to run all the time and do all this exercise so that I could be strong on stage, right? Because I'm a love hypnotist. So if I'm going to do a hypnosis show on stage, my body has to make it through the show and I'm responsible for other people. If I'm playing my sax on stage in a band, my body has to be strong and make it through the entire show, and I have to be intense on stage for the entire audience, right? You have to be good to go. And so, because I get paid to do this, it's my job. So that's the deal. Now, as I'm going back in this stuff, it's a little different, and I'm a little older now, and I don't really want to destroy my body every single day, right? Like I don't have anyone to be sexy for, so there's no reason to torture my body like that. So and I have to keep running. So now I have to keep running. If I didn't do the running thing, I would just go on. All right, I'm long-winded right now. I know, I get it. There's a lot in my head right now. So what I'm doing is, a Monday, is push. So Monday is chest, shoulders, and triceps. Now I intersperse a little bit of other stuff and exercise in between. Tuesday is run like a motherfucker. Okay, Tuesday is run like a motherfucker. Wednesday is pull. So Wednesday is back biceps, right? Wednesday is pull. And then Thursday is, you know, run like a motherfucker. And Friday is going to be legs. But what I'm going to do is, this is so that I don't burn myself out. And then what I'm going to do is, on some of the days, I'll just add a little bit more. You know, like I'll add a little, I want to add a little bit of hamstrings, right? I want to get my legs a little bit stronger. So I'll add a little bit of hamstring without trying to fuck myself up. So that's what my fitness plan is. And when everything is up and running, I was trying last night to get it sorted out. When everything is up and running, I will tell you guys, and you guys can follow me on the apps, right? So let me know when we do it what apps you guys use. Right, I'm going to check the running apps, and you guys can follow me on whatever apps you use. I used to use My Fitness Pro or My Running Pro or something like that. We'll see what's going on. So that's what's going on with me. I'm very proud of myself. Congratulations, Sonny. Thank you very much. All right, next. Well, Christine, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. Christine, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, because you know what? I'm not 25 anymore. Like, I'm not 25. I'm like, so I require, so today I'm going to run for about an hour and 20 minutes. I need to recover. Okay? All right, I'm going to need it to recover. But I'm not going to run an hour and 20 minutes at like 6 on the treadmill. It's snowing outside. It's cold outside. I'm going to run inside. I'm going to run it really slow, right? I'm going to run it at 9 incline on the treadmill, and I'm going to run it at about 2.5, and I'm going to run it with weights. It's a different, I train very different. I don't know if it's different from what you guys are used to, but training is a little, I look at it like a different thing. It's because it's like, whatever, let's move on. Anyways, I know you guys train. I know many of you train. I want to share it with you guys. All right, holy crap. What else we have going on here? Plus, I wanted to tell Jackie, because, hey, Jackie, the store's in Newmarket. Running Free is all over the place. You'd think I would get sponsored by the Running Room, right? Because the Running Room's in Hyde Park. There's a Running Room on Bloor Street. Romeo used to work at the Running Room. My mom goes to the Running Room all the time. I could walk to the Running Room from here. But, like, I don't know. It was Running Free is the store. My mom used to get all the deal. We used to get all this stuff from Running Free. So that's how I joined with those guys. All right, next. Oh no, I can do it. Christine, I have an abundance. I have an abundance in my day. What do you guys call it? I have an abundance of free time in my day. So there's lots of time for me to recover if I don't mash it out. But hey guys, while we're talking about fitness, and today's not really, I know I've been going on and on for like 20 minutes about this, but I don't recover like I used to. And I stopped drinking last week. So, and what's going on is it takes me, I lose all energy after one of the longer runs. Like, I'm wiped out. Like yesterday, I went to the gym, and then I came home, and for some stupid reason, I ran for 30 minutes, and then I was asleep for like 2 hours. And so if I'm asleep for 2 hours, I can't come back to work online because I have no energy at night. And that's what the problem is. So I'm going to have to sort it out. But I'm excited. Okay, cool. Next. All right, we're going to get to the readings in a sec. You keep it slow. Yeah, Christine. You know what? Listen to this. Just between you and me. I started a thing a year and a half ago. When I came back to Toronto, right before my mom died and before everybody, no, almost 2 years ago now I started this. I came back to Toronto. You know, my dad was dying and my mom was sick and all that. And the I started running on my midfoot and my toes. So instead of heel striking, I was running on my midfoot. And it took a long time to condition my body and to get used to that kind of style of running. And then I ran the Toronto Marathon last year in that style the first time, and I wore the wrong socks, and I think I broke my foot. So, like, you know, you wear compressions. I don't know that you should wear compression socks on a marathon. Maybe in training, but wore compression socks, and I think I broke my foot. But, like, anyways, whatever. But when you run like that, it's like, it's a thing. Anyways, I'll make videos on that. I've spoken about that to the TheSunnySide before. We'll do the more of that moving forward. Let's get on to some astrology. It does take time. It takes time. I'm so excited. I'm not stressed. I'm a weekend war. I'm not a professional runner. I'm not my mom. You know, I'm not my mom. I'm not my dad. I'm, you know, me. And I just want to, and I do things like this. You know, I'm an artist. I write stories. I write things, you know, I remember things and I see things. And I'm going to write the stories of how I remember my family. And how I see you guys moving forward. And you guys will be part of my story because you always have been. In the last thing I wrote, the last meditation I wrote, there are elements of all of you in that last meditation. You know, there are little elements of every single one of you in that last meditation that I wrote. It was too long, but whatever. All right, next. Okay. All right, let's get to no horoscopes, right? We're just doing readings. Okay. Let me get my cards out. We'll use the little ghosty cards and see what's going on. Anyways, that's the news for me. Almost divorced. I'm waking up. I'm almost out of mourning. I don't inherit any money for another almost 2 years. So I'm going to have to work a little bit. I don't know what's going on with anybody. I haven't talked to anybody. No one's messaged me. I don't even care. This computer looks like there's a problem, like we're glitching, but that one's okay, so that's all a little bit weird. It's like, one sec. Oh, for God's sakes, what is there a problem with the internet? I seem to be fine over there. I'm online. This computer stopped shooting. What the hell? Hey, are we still live? Guys, let me know if we're still live. I'm having a real problem with YouTube Studio right here, but we seem to be going well over there. We don't seem to be frozen. I just seem to be having I'm all set to go. Look, the cards are in my hand. I'm shuffling the cards right now. Hey, Heather, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. My computer just went pooped out. What the hell? Okay, everybody calm down. This seems to be working. This is working. One sec. Let me see if I can get back to us. This is working. One sec, guys. One sec. Well, that was a little weird. One sec. I'm reloading everything so I can see us. I'm also thinking I'll do the podcast during the day. You know, nighttime is good for a podcast because I know you guys like listening to me when you come home from work, but it's nice to do podcasty stuff during the day. Okay, one sec. I'm almost there. Okay, here we go. Well, that was a little weird. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Here we go. Oh, thanks, Ginger. Okay, here we go. Thanks, Cray. All right, I'm back. Okay, here we go. Jackie's up first. Here we go. Jackie's up first. Timestamps in the description box. Here we go. Jackie's up first. Jackie, then Jackie, Christine, Cray, Kimberly. Or Kimberly, then Cray, because Cray's going to be a while because we're going to talk about past life stuff. All right, Jackie, Christine, Kimberly, Cray. Okay, here we go. Check 1, 2. Timestamps in the description box. It's great to see everyone. Let me put so I can see myself. Wow, what a day. It's a beautiful... Oh, I'm shuffling the cards. It's a beautiful day to be beautiful, guys. But it's together that it's a beautiful day. Wow. Oh, I made it. I'm waking up. Hey, you guys know in Toronto yesterday, I went to Humbertown, right? The little plaza where I live. And like I walk down there and I go blah, 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 and I go in, and it's completely empty. Did you know there's a holiday in Toronto yesterday? They call it Family Day. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I was there with like my grocery bag. I went into the coffee shop, right? And I'm talking to the girl there and she's like, it's Family Day. And I'm like, fuck, what the fuck is Family Day? You know, that chick, she could have said, you know what? It's Tooth Fairy Day. I gotta tell you guys, I was a little bit high at the time. And she could have said, you know what, Sonny? It's a holiday. It's Tooth Fairy Day. And you know what I would have said? I was so high, I would have been like, you know what? Wow, Tooth Fairy Day. She did it, huh? She finally got her own holiday. Good for her. Go Tooth Fairy. I like to cheer people on, man. Yeah, it's okay. All right, next. Next. We're going to pick, yeah, we are definitely going to pick the cards. I already put them in the box, but we're not going to pick the cards yet. Okay, here we go. Jackie's up first. I think I put the timestamp in as well. Okay, we're gonna take a quick look at Jackie's chart before we look at her cards. Because I want to because like I haven't looked at her chart in a while. I want to make sure she's okay. Wow, Jackie, Pluto conjunct your sun. That's intense. That's awfully intense for a Libra. Oh, man. All right. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Jackie's up. You had President's Day? What the fuck? I swear to God, man. She could have said it was like Tooth Fairy Day. I would have been like, go Tooth Fairy. I'm so proud of you. I wonder if I'm going to get a holiday someday. Yeah, if you get fucking assassinated, you might get a holiday, Sonny. So there's... Okay. Okay. Thanks, guys. You might have been murdered in a past life. I'm probably going to be murdered in this life. All right, everybody calm down. We got to slow down the vibration. We got to slow down the vibration. Hold on. Everybody calm down. I have to slow down my vibration. We have to make it all the way through the show. It's not... I don't want you guys to get too excited. Okay, here we go. Okay, Jackie's up. Timestamps. Here we go. Clock is going. All right, so Jackie, I'm going to tease you a little bit, but I didn't realize everyone was going to be here when I looked. Jackie, when I pulled your chart up earlier, when I was coming online, I thought it was just going to be you, me, and Christine. I didn't expect to talk for half an hour to like go blah, blah, blah. I was going to tease you with some of the stuff in your chart, but like, let's get on and see what's up. So, well, I'll tell you anyways. Hey, Jackie, this is like a highly sexually charged chart. Like the moon in the 6th house, right? That's a very, someone who likes, and it's in Taurus, no less. Holy jeez. So on one hand, so that's someone who likes physical pleasure a lot. Someone who likes a lot of physical pleasure. Holy smokes. You're probably a lot stronger than you like physically than you come across. Also, you're obviously a workaholic. You like to stay at work. Me too. We have to keep busy during the day. But that's not the point of all. And up here, that little conjunction right there, that's someone who is a bit of a... Now, these aren't... I'm going to tell you something. I wanted to have fun with Jackie's chart because Jackie just came back from Hawaii and I wanted to make a lot of sex comments about it. But what she doesn't have in her chart is pervert. Not that I would say anyone's a pervert, but what I mean is not pervert's not the right word, but someone who's like way over the top sexual with way no boundaries and way will do anything for physical contact. She doesn't have any of that in her chart, right? So as much as I want to joke about, she doesn't. Her sun's not in the 8th house. You know, her Mars is not in Scorpio. Her Venus is not in Scorpio, right? Like, it's not like, so there's you know, there's no Venus in Cancer, right? There's no Venus in Gemini. There's no Mars in Cancer. Like, she doesn't have she doesn't have that. She doesn't have Pee Wee Herman in her chart, right? She doesn't have prostitution or adult industry in her chart. Not that that's good or bad. I'm just saying some of you guys do. Some of you guys do. So although I'm joking about this, I want to tell you guys, because I know some of you guys, because I know, you know, we know who we know. And so, and our audience is our audience. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So there's a line between, you know, being sexy fun, and then there's the other side, which is being professionally sexy fun, which is a little different. Just like, you know, a lot of you guys are really pretty, but my ex-wife is a model. Okay, she's paid to be pretty. It's a little bit different. A lot of you guys do astrology. I'm a professional astrologer. A lot of you guys play music. I was a professional musician. So like in the orchestra. So like it's not the same. So I just want to clarify all of that before as we get back to Jackie. All right, next. Oh, my ears are ringing. All right, next. Jackie, you don't have to pay anything. It's fine. Let's just get this done. Let me just do it. All right. I'm also long-winded today. Can you tell I didn't smoke enough weed? I haven't had booze in a while. All right, here we go. Okay. So do you guys get the difference? Okay, so not everybody. So let's do this again. So people who have Venus conjunct Mars, these guys tend to be very successful in life. It's a very auspicious conjunction. It means wherever she puts her energy, that's where she receives the energy as well. So they tend to be lucky. Imagine you're prospecting for something. You like go to dig for gold somewhere, and that's where you find the gold, right? You go to find it. So with a chart like this, or with this specific conjunction there, you have to have your intent focused, because you will attract what you go after. Most of us don't have that. Most of us have something else in their chart. I mean, Christina's going to have something else when we look at it, right? So like, this is like, if Christine had this, you know, and all this stuff you guys talk about and this and that, and like, you know, we'd want Jupiter down in the 2nd house. You know, Jackie has the South Node in the 2nd house. So that means she works her ass off for money, but she always has all these expenses, right? There's always going to be some kind of financial drain with her. But over here, she always has someone who's going to want to pay, or like she's going to be very generous. There's this with the nodes. Remember, the nodes move the energy from this part of the chart to that part of the chart. And Jackie's going to take her money and pay for other people. She's probably extremely, extremely generous. And it's different than, say, having your Mars there. If your Mars is there, there's fire there, you're going to lose it, right? Someone's going to steal it from you. But when it's down here, you're going to take your money and give it to them. So, right, Jackie's incredibly benevolent. But that's not the point. So I just described, without taking a breath, how energy is moving through your chart. So I just described how it's moving in Jackie's chart of her money to shared resources over here, paying for other people, or working really hard for other people to make the money. Okay, so that's, you know, a way of looking at it. Now over here, we have Mars is the same kind of thing. Mars is where you put your energy and Venus is where you receive it. And most people, you know, Mars is like over here and like Venus is here. So you put your energy over, or I'll show you on my chart and then we'll do it in Christine's. In my chart, my Mars is right here. I'm very popular. I'm always popular. I'm always going out. I'm always doing something. Someone's always, like, I'm always out. You know, if I'm not, except for the last year, except when I've been like COVID and then, you know, everyone dying and I'm stuck home, I'm always out. And Mars is there, but my Venus is over there. So, and I rarely put, you know, my Venus is in partnerships. My Venus is in teaming up. But obviously I'm a shitty boyfriend, I was a lousy husband, and I'm a really bad friend. So like, I don't do that, I do this. So do you see how you can have your energy in one place? And so for someone like me, right, it's all over the place. And for someone like Christine, you know, who's in the I'm guessing she's in the entertainment industry, but like, or someone like Christine, you know, or anyone, or like one of Gina's buddies, like that, they want that. Okay, this is what people want. This is what people want. So Jackie's chart could easily, she could easily be a politician. Jackie, fuck, you speak French. Why don't you be a politician? Why don't you be a politician? What the hell? All right, whatever. So, Sonny, I tried being a politician. It didn't work. I had to please too many people. I want to be a porn star. Sonny, I don't want to be a politician anymore. I want to be a porn star. Please show me how to be a porn star. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'll get some GoPros. Chill out. Chill out. I'll help you. All right, next. Hey, Gigi, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Oh, I didn't see you. Okay, hold on. It's Gigi, there's a bit of a... Or Gigi. Garnet. Garnet, there's a little bit of a wait. I'll put you on the list, though. You're going to be here on the list. Oh, yeah, right. You want to buy the town. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think you should. All right, Gigi, you're on the list. But it's gonna be a while. We have a ways to go. All right, here we go. The manager of small town. Yeah, a mayor of a small town. I think your chart actually lines up like that. Well, that's where I got it, That's where I got it. I got it from Tina. I saw Tina calling you Gigi, so I thought it was a good idea. After all, let me just pause this for a second. After all these years, I'd never even thought about it. Like I like it. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing. I sent her a couple of letters, and I sent her some whatever, and she hasn't messaged back, so I don't know what she's doing. All right, next. But I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm at the line. All of this could have been avoided. I'm not happy about it, and it's not my problem. I'm not making it my problem. I'm moving on in life, and I'm moving on in life, and I'm not looking back. I'm not slowing down. I'm not looking back. You have to keep up. If you want to hang, you have to keep up. And those kind of things, it's not keeping up. So anyways, that's all I'm going to say. It's time for tough love because, man, I got to go. Because I got to go. All right, back to Jackie. All right, next. Okay, Jackie, so do you guys see how, just a little bit on how sometimes this energy thing, right? So like when we look at Christine's chart, this is not going to be, so Jackie doesn't really need anybody in life for anything. Like she really doesn't, except she's a Libra, right? If she wasn't a Libra, she wouldn't, if Jackie was if her son was a Scorpio, she wouldn't care. But she's a Libra. She cares. Now, okay, so this is some sexy stuff in her chart. So the moon in the 6th house is a very physical person, right? Is a moon in the 6th house is someone who, you know, they want their body to look nice. They tend to have a nice body. They're a very sexual person. They also have to watch out for breathing problems. Now, up here, that's a very sexually charged thing as well. Many athletes have that in their chart. My first wife had that in her chart. She's very successful. My first wife is like really sexy. And there you go. And so there's a lot of that in the chart. Now, here's some stuff Jackie has to watch out for. Jackie, I don't know if I ever mentioned this before, but I'm actively looking for it right now. You're going to have to watch your health a little bit. As you progress through life, you have you might have breathing problems every once in a while. And there's a lot of there's a lot of there's a lot of weight. Like there's a lot of, not body weight, there's a lot of astrological weight in these telling you to watch your health. In addition to that, there's a lot of stuff hidden, right? We looked at this before, all that hidden in your chart, right? You might attract a lot of death, Jackie, or you might be around a lot of people who change themselves a lot. So like, just be careful. All right, let's move on. Let's go look at her. Let's go look at everything else. I just wanted to point at all of that stuff. Just wanted to point that stuff out and see if she's going to be okay. Okay, now before we move on, let me calm down. Let me calm down. I'm a little verbose today. I wanted to make some jokes with the chart, but I really want to check something else. So here we go. So first, Jackie. So Jackie, honest to God, buy lottery tickets this week. Honest to God, and I'm not joking. Wherever you were 12 years ago, this is see, I'm looking for certain things in the chart. And we're looking for this right there. And that is going to make a trine right now, this week, to your Venus. So Jackie, you're going to have Jupiter and Uranus trining your Venus right now. So for the next week and a half to 2 weeks. So, or until the middle of April, for the next 2 weeks. So right now, you could meet somebody right now. You could get a new job right now, or you could get a raise or a promotion or a new job, or you can unexpectedly win the lottery as well right now. So right now, Jackie, keep your eyes open. Right now, if you meet someone, go on a date right now. Not like today, right? This is 9 degrees, right? It's 9 degrees. It's like it's 9 degrees and everything is happening at 12 degrees. So you don't have to do it today. I'm not telling you to like run out in the snow today, but like right now, this next 2 weeks, buy your lottery tickets and look for love, because this is it. It's the same aspect that happened 12 years ago. So whatever happened 12 years is gonna happen again. All right, next. All right, let's look for the negative. So on the downside, right, on the downside, Saturn's going to square all things Gemini, right? So Saturn's going to square all this in Gemini. It's past your Chiron, so you don't have to worry about relationships. It's going to square your Jupiter shortly, right? Jupiter, it's going to square your nodes. Saturn is going to square your nodes this year. It's going to go, your nodes are at 18 degrees. Saturn's going to square your nodes this year. So you can, it's going to be in your 4th house. So you have to watch out for like problems at home, problems with the family. Maybe you decide to move. If you decide to move, maybe you buy a place this summer, like maybe you buy a condo downtown or something, or you buy, like there's a triplex for sale down in Mimico if you're interested. And so like, it's a little expensive, but like, it's okay. And so there's like, so like there's, there's something's going to happen. In addition to that, I'm going to give you a major warning. Saturn is going to oppose your Venus all year long. Saturn's going to oppose your Venus all year long. So in the next 2 weeks, you have a 2-3 weeks, major opportunity for love and money, new job, win the lottery. But aside of that, Saturn is going to take away from your Venus for the rest of the year. You're going to have love problems and money problems for the rest of the year. Look at me. Saturn is squaring my Venus, right? Saturn is squaring my Venus over here for the entire year. So I'm not buying a motorcycle. I want to buy a motorcycle. I can put it on payments and not really give a shit. Like I'll have the money in 2 years and I won't even care. But like, I don't want any problems with that, right? I can't lose the house. So like, and if I sell the house, how much I have to pay. So like, we're not doing that. And so like, and then and then Brandy's gonna have a bad summer. She's my ex-wife, but I still gotta make sure she's okay, right? Just because you stop being married to someone doesn't mean you push them in, you still gotta take care of your ex-wife. And so that's what I'm going through. So watch out. So no crazy expenses. All right, next. I just wanted to check that out. I wanted to check on the Saturn thing, make sure she's okay, and check on the Jupiter thing. All right, next. Next. Oh, also, with all sincerity, very sincerely, Jackie, this year, in spite of all of that good and bad I said, you can get pregnant this year. This would be a very good year for you to get pregnant. Neptune is there, North Node is there. It's better that you get pregnant now before Saturn enters there, because once Saturn enters, you're not going to get pregnant, and this is going to be like 3 years. So like, you know, what about, so get pregnant now. Go ahead and get pregnant now. Yeah. All right, you got that, Jackie? This is a good year for you to get pregnant. So from today forward, from today until New Year's, okay? From today, for anything, everything in the year of a dragon, Jackie, for the rest of the year, you have to have a mantra in your head. No rubber shall touch my body. No rubber shall touch my body. No latex, no lambskin, no like rubbing on you, no fruit of the loom. No rubber touches your body. This is the year to get pregnant. All right, next, let's read the cards. The mutable signs, no way, 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 no way. Saturn is gonna get, a Sagittarius is under heavy stuff. You see, like, you see what's going on with Ruby, right? You see Sagittarius are under major attack. And then, no. It's a year. It's mixed. All right, let's look at your cards. You met somebody on a dating app. Those dating apps don't work for me. They don't even pretend to work for me. What the fuck? Oh, maybe you should answer your phone, Sonny. No, fuck, that ain't gonna happen. Oh, man. Cardinal signs, I'm not sure. All right, next. Yeah, Jackie, you can meet somebody right now. Cardinal signs, Aries, Libra. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. Cardinal signs should be okay. Aries might go to jail, right? Aries might go to jail this year, but cardinal signs are not as bad. Let's move on. Let's read your cards. Yeah, let's read your cards. And as we're reading you, just before we read your cards, we're gonna pull up do it. That'll be fun. Jackie, I'm excited for you. If you guys play your cards right, I'll let you, I might get you guys to, oh my God, he's an Aries. Oh wow, you're a Libra. You met an Aries. Hey, congratulations. He might be really good for you. Hold on. Yeah, Ruhani wants to know if Jackie relocates, can that 12th house aspect mitigate? Yeah, if she moves, the 12th house will change a little bit, right? If she moves, the 12th house will change. She can empty out the 12th house a little bit. But having stuff in your 12th house isn't negative. All of this stuff in Jackie's 12th house right here, this means she's private. Right, this means she's private because Jackie's private. It's like, I mean, she comes on here and we screw around, because she comes on here because her Scorpio asshole buddy, me, it's like nobody's gonna fuck with us here, and so, but like, this means she's reclusive. You know, she goes, and she's private. Mercury's here, Sun's here, Pluto's here, Saturn. It means she's private and reclusive. It also means, Ruhani, it also means people blame her for things she didn't do. It also means she's going to be controlled a lot behind the scenes. But, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's not the worst placements for it. If Mars was here, that would be a problem, right? Mars would mean she's always under attack. People are always trying to get her. But Mars is not here, man. Mars is up here in the 10th house. It means Jackie goes outside, right? And she does. She plays volleyball and all that. I think she plays volleyball, and she's sporty. Jackie's sporty. And so she's pretty and sporty. She's a Libra and she's smart. This is a Virgo. So that's the deal. So you can mitigate some of this stuff by relocating, especially your chart, Ruhani. You see, you travel all over the world. So your chart's going to change life's going to be different for you in different places. Same with me. I used to travel all the time, right? And so, hypnosis workshops everywhere. But, and wherever you go, wherever you relocate, the energy does change. And I'll explain it another day, but I'll really go into it, because first, it really changes. All right, next. So Jackie's here. We're going to read her cards in a sec. But as we're moving through, we're going to pick up Christine's chart. Okay, we're just going to we're going to do this in a transition. I want to show you guys a little bit of Christine's chart and what I'm talking about as we move through. Ruhani, that's a good question. And the answer is yes, it does. The answer is yes, it very much does. But the real answer is yes, it very much does, but no, you might not want to do it. That's the real answer. And so that's the real answer. But with you, we'll work through it. All right, so this is Christine's chart. So we're going to read Jackie's cards in a sec, and I want to show you guys with Christine. Christine has Libra energy as well. Oh, you guys would be like major buddies. Oh my God. Christine and Jackie would be like super buddies. So watch, the thing with Christine's chart. So today we're talking about, as I read your charts, we're talking about outward energy versus receptive energy. Receptive energy is how you guys attract money, and it's how you guys attract guys, and it's how you guys attract jobs and things. So like, for Jackie, Venus is in the 10th house up here. So Jackie, when she goes outside, I know some of you guys wish this was you, but it's a curse, okay? Getting back to Ruhani's question, sometimes these placements you want, sometimes it's a curse. Jackie has her Venus and her Mars in the 10th house. That means that when Jackie goes outside, if Jackie is walking the dog and having a cigarette, okay, not something Jackie does. Like, let's pretend Jackie was Sonny and I was walking outside, walking the dog with a cigarette. And I stood there, and both myself and the dog were going to pee on the neighbor's lawn. Okay, everybody got the image? Let's just pretend we're in Chicago and I'm waking up and I'm going to walk the dog. If I had that in my chart, if I'm standing there, someone will walk up to me and say hello. Actually, I have a better analysis of all of this. This chart right here. So you guys remember when I went to the psychic fair a couple of months ago, and like no one recognized me? I was like, how in the fuck don't you? And that girl came up and hit on me. That Reiki girl tried to Reiki fuck me in front of everybody. Like, if my Venus was there where Jackie's Venus is, I would go outside. I would be there at that fair, and everyone would walk. They wouldn't even know me. They would just walk up and talk to me and give me stuff. That's what it means at the top. The way my chart is located, they see me and they're afraid to talk to me. Nobody wants to, they're all intimidated. And so, which is okay. Or everybody, because I have a stellium in the 7th house, everybody thinks I want to fuck them, which is more, which, maybe, but like, probably not. So like, or the last thing I want to do is fucking talk to you. All right, so that's the deal. You guys got that? Where these placements are. Now, Jackie's Mars is there. So that's the action, right? That's how it works. Right, we talked about it with the South Node. Jackie's South Node is here. So and she's very generous. Her money goes to support other people. Next, in Christine's chart, Venus is down here at 23. Venus is in the 12th house. Venus is very behind the scenes. Okay, so, and the nodes, this is interesting actually. The nodes move from the 6th house to the 12th house. So it moves from every day. So I'll just let you know, Christine is probably a health freak. Christine, you're probably a real major health freak. But like your moon at 16 degrees overrides your chart, right? Like we're going to read Jackie's cards in a sec, but I just want to say about Christine. Christine has, like Christine, without being, she has very much a lot of like sexuality in her chart, just like Jackie does. Not like the other girl, but like you guys. What I'm saying is there's a lot of loud and proud in Christine's chart. She probably has really nice hair, right? The moon is in Leo. The moon is in Leo at the top of the chart. This is someone who wants to be famous, but that's not the point of what I'm trying to get across. What I'm trying to get across is that Christine is all physical health, her physical body working out, and it moves here. Guys who have stuff, a lot of sixth house stuff, like Jackie has this as well. So I didn't mention this, but I'll mention it now because Christine has the South Node here. And just as a little throwaway, I know Christine works out, right? It's why I'm telling you guys about, and I wanted to tell all you guys about what was going on. But the South Node there means she has to work out. So if she doesn't work out, she might get sick. Or if she doesn't work out, like she might have a weird way, a crazy bizarre way of maybe having to spend her entire life in some kind of weird physiotherapy. Because, you know, like always injured, always recovering, right? The South Node, always addressing it. Okay, so like that's this. But both of you guys, both Christine and Jackie and me, right? My moon is in the 6th house. I know all about chronic masturbation. No offense. You guys have no fucking secrets from me. Okay, so like, in addition to all of that, what it means is, and for everybody, like Cray and Ruhani and everyone in the background, all this stuff, it means a mind, body, soul approach to everything. So we're going to get to the next thing we're going to do. Okay, so it means a mind, body, soul approach to everything. We're going to get back to that in 1 second. Or I'll tell you right now. So there are different ways you can do things. Some people are like 12-step method. Some people are like all in, go, 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 go. Major type A, right? Like major type A. And then there are people who are extremely gluttonous. And then there are some people who are extremely Spartan, right? All in, red pill. Ah, fuck, I don't need no pussy for nothing. Fuck that. Oh my God, God gave me 2 hands and a tube of lube. What the fuck do I need a pussy for? Right. This is not, I'm not, what's his name? Peterson. And I'm also not fucking, who's that guy with the fucking cannonball head? Joe Rogan. I'm not one of those guys. All right, so here we go. I believe in the way. Siddhartha taught us something differently. So there are different ways to go through things. There are. And I tell you this all the time. There's always another way. But for those who have a heavy-duty 6th house, you guys, and myself included, we tend to approach things from a mind, body, soul way of approaching things. So physical activity is supposed to be somewhat meditative for us. Even if it's extremely intense, it's supposed to create a meditative state on the other side. And it does. It does. All right, next. Let's get back to it. So that was a detour about mind, body, soul in the 6th house. Let's get back to energy, right? How energy moves. So this is going to be fun when we look at Kimberly's chart. Okay, so everybody got it? Now, okay, so we're going to leave this here now, and we're going to come back to this chart after Jackie's reading. Because you're going to, what I was speaking about, so Christine's Mars is way up in Leo over there, so that's where she puts her attention, right? She probably spends a lot of time studying. It's in Leo, studying the entertainment industry, studying things at a distance, focused on travel, focused on things at a distance. But where she actually attracts things is behind the scenes. All right, so there you go. Right, she attracts things in secret. She attracts things in private. She attracts things where, like, you know, like for whatever reason, guys are afraid to talk to her. She always gets in secret relationships. All right, next, let's get back to it. So Jackie's tarot reading is up. All right, here we go. I just wanted to put you guys in a... Hey, Alpha, what's up, playa? Welcome to the sunny side. I hope you're having a super amazing day. we're gonna, you know, Alpha, I didn't see you there because my microphone is covering up the chat over here, so I'm not seeing it. The you can there's a list. There's a list. There's a bit of a list, but if you want, and these readings are $35, but if you want, and today I'm just clearing up the list, and these are all SunnySiders here, but yeah, you can do, yeah, I'll add you to the list, but there's no guarantee I'm going to get to everyone today. All right, if not, I am going to come on tonight for the high table thing, and I'll be back tomorrow. All right, next, let's get down to it. Did I miss any questions? Aries are your fave, yeah. You met a Leo? You met a Leo? You met a Leo? You met a Leo? Oh my God. All right. I like Leos. I like Leo. Well, I like Leo women are fun, right? Because like they look good. They look good. Leo women don't like me. Man, Leo women like me naked. Let's just say this again. Leo women like me naked. But Leo women don't like me when we go out because look at me. I don't look presentable to go out with a Leo. I don't. My hair is not super combed. My shirt is wrinkled. Holy shit. I was dating a Leo at one time. Oh man. She was like, oh, she was a little crazy. Oh, she was absolutely crazy. She was like, I have a type. She wanted to have sex in the bushes. She's like, is this what your fans are like? I'm like, baby, we're gonna have to have a different conversation. I'm like, she knew my fans. She like my fans most definitely are not gonna do it. So but like, you know, she would like want me to iron my t-shirt and stuff. I'm not like food for Leo. I'm like, I'm Scorpio pretty. Oh my God. No, Christine, you're going to get your tarot reading in a sec. You're after Jackie. We haven't started yet. Christine, you're after Jackie. It's okay. All right, here we go. Next. Next. No, everybody calm down. We're still in the middle of reading Jackie's stuff. I just wanted to take a detour to show Christine stuff. And Christine, we're going to come back and do your chart in a sec. All right, Jackie's up. Okay, now everybody bear with me. These cards I was taking with me, so we have to shuffle them a little better because they were all, I put them together because I was sorting them and checking the boxes. One of those things, right? So it's not a new deck. It's my ghost cards, but I took them with me somewhere. So we did a thing. No, Christine, it's all cool. You're going to be up in a sec. Today is not like a reading day. Today I'm just taking care of my SunnySide. I'm taking care of you guys today. And you can see like even Gingie, right? Even Garnet, she's a long time SunnySider. And she I sent her to go get readings with Tina because you know I wasn't doing readings last year. And then all hell broke loose in Florida. So like I'm like all right, here we go. Jackie's up. Let's see what's going on with the Jackie. Hypnosis? Oh my God. It's, what do you want to know about hypnosis? I know, what do you want to know? You guys, you know, Christine, and for everybody, just for everybody. For hypnosis, no, I made a couple of videos like 10, 12 years ago about waking hypnosis and hypnosis language to NLP people while they're awake. But like no one was watching those videos, so I stopped doing it. And I know you guys like the meditations, but like it takes a lot of work. And if people aren't really watching the meditations, I kind of stopped doing that as well. Although I know you guys like it. So let me just take it one step at a time. It's very, very cool. It's very cool. I don't know. Let me think about it. All right, let me finish. Let's keep going. Jackie's up. All right, Jackie, here we go. Let us see if there's any if there's any love coming for Jackie First up. Oh, this is not. Oh, Jackie, almost. Almost. 10 of Cups reversed. So, man, 10 of Cups reversed. Okay, well, on the positive, so this kind of means it's not really going to happen, or it's got a little bit messed up, or it's a little bit reversed, or maybe you met someone and it didn't work out. Like, we'll look at this in a positive way. Let's go back to the 9 of Cups, and from the 9 of Cups, it means Jackie, it just means you might have you might have chose the wrong person. 10 of Cups reversed. Oh man, the High Priestess is reversed as well. Well, something was hidden from you. Hey Jackie, watch out if somebody's lying to you or someone is hiding something from you. But the truth is going to be revealed. Oh, why are all these cards upside down? I just shuffled the deck. And then the Queen of Swords is reversed, Jackie. So watch out for some information coming. It looks like someone selfish is hiding something from you. This doesn't look to me like boyfriend energy. This looks like work or friend energy. And it looks to me like someone is hiding something from you because because the High Priestess is something is hidden. And this is information is going to be revealed. Hidden information. You have a lot of hidden information that's coming to light here. Oh my God, the Queen of Cups is reversed as well. Wow, there's some kind of... Oh, well, the Hermit is reversed as well. What the hell? It's all reversed. All right, well, if the next two cards are reversed, I'm going to do your reading again. All right, let's do it again. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Well, the cards have to be shuffled properly. Oh, no, Christine, it's really cool. I love hypnosis. I love, love, love hypnosis. The only problem is I'm not exactly sure how to... I'm not exactly sure how to speak about hypnosis to you guys and to make it fun and exciting. To me, hypnosis is kind of very dry and a little boring. It's not boring. It's fascinating and spellbinding and magical. And it is. It's all of that. But I just don't know how to relate it to you guys. Anyway. All right, Jackie, let's try it again. Here we go. Damn it, 6 of Wands reversed. Maybe it's because I turned the cards upside down. I shuffled all the cards. 6 of Wands reversed. This is the card of victory, right? But you're not coming out. You're right. You're not coming out into it. Oh, it's really, like, I don't know, like, you know what to say, Christine. I absolutely love it. It's teaching it I'm not great at. Hey, Jackie, what the hell? Jackie, this is a card of pregnancy, by the way. Look, this card, if these cards were right side up, that would say you're getting pregnant. No joke. It would mean 6 of Wands. Coming up, finally getting pregnant is what it would mean. Holy shit. And then the Tower. But the guy would leave you. So like, oh my God, the Tower. I'm going to keep reading this. I'm going to read this as if it's not reversed. Energy information is coming in. Hey, Jackie, this looks like, if you guys want like a little bit of a story to tell you guys, this looks like someone's going to come in and you're going to get pregnant and they're going to leave, right? The Tower. Page of Swords, communication coming in. Oh, no! Well, this is a real reading. Jackie, here you go. So, watch out. So this is reversed up here. You're going to have to defend yourself. You're going to have to defend yourself. You're not really on the right page here. There's a possible for a new beginning, really, really, really new beginning. And there's a possibility for a pregnancy, but right now you guys aren't on the same page. There's a lot of running around, and the Tower has to do it. Maybe that Leo guy that you met, maybe there's a lot of room for it, but maybe he's getting divorced or something, or he's in a relationship and he has to get out of it, right? The Tower, he's got to get out of it. Here's communication is a little fucked up, and you're releasing a burden. Maybe you, Jack, you break up with somebody recently? Releasing a burden, or the guy has to release a burden, but the Star card definitely says there's hope. Holy crapola! Holy doodly crapola! Oh my God! Oh my God, Jackie, you might meet somebody. The Knight of Cups. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jackie, Jackie, Jackie. Everybody else be cool. Jackie, just repeat after me. If you meet somebody in the next couple of days, repeat after me. Just say the same thing that I say all the time. I'm allergic to latex. That's all you gotta say. I'm allergic to latex. No problem. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. All right, next. Oh, man. Next. This looks like you're going to meet somebody and there's going to be love, but you're going to make a bad decision. You're going to fuck it up. I don't know that you're going to fuck it up, but you're going to make a fucked up decision. All right, let's finish this. Strength cards reverse. Oh, wow, you are going to meet Nine of Cups. This is a wish is coming true. Jackie, a wish is coming true. Oh, man. Good luck, Jackie. Oh, man. No, lube is good. Latex bad. No, I'm allergic to latex. No, seriously. Why, what? Who, aren't you? Yeah. No, seriously. No. Oh my God. You're gonna be like, you didn't get the fucking vaccination and you didn't get fucking vaccinated and you want me to wear condoms? Are you fucking retarded? Like, holy shit. That's not gonna fucking happen in this world. You get fucking a job. Sorry. Holy shit. Everybody calm down. I had a flashback of that MAGA girl I went on a date on in Chicago before I left. I got a flashback. Oh my God. Holy fuck, everybody calm down. I'm not dating any more Americans ever again. No cross-border shopping. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Oh man, that's right. Well, Christine, the joke is Jackie wants to get pregnant, but she doesn't want the guy. And like Jackie's, not to tell Jackie's entire history, but she's, Jackie wants to get pregnant, but she doesn't need the guy. Jackie doesn't need a guy in her life. All right, next. Hey, Gabrielle, what's up? Hey, Gabrielle, you want to hear what happened to me? I got sponsored by Running Free, the running store. And check it out. I'm on their website. Gabrielle, look at this. I did it. Well, I'll show you another time. I got all these readings to do. But I'll show you guys again. So, anyways, it's great to see you, Gabrielle. Okay, everybody calm down. I'm going to be back in a sec. I'm going to go get some coffee, and then I'm going to come down and we'll formally do Christine's, and then we'll get back. So after Christine, it's Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly, I know you're just chilling out in the background. So, like, Kimberly's just chilling out, hanging there. And so, we're going to do after Christine, we're going to look at Kimberly's compatibility. And then we have to do Craze Past Life. And then Gingie, we're going to do Gingie as well. I did it! You remember a couple of... Okay, let's go on. You know how I'll blah, blah, just sit here and talk to you all day. Let me get on with things. I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be back in a sec. All right, here we go. Next, Christina's up. Let's put a timestamp in the description box, and we'll get to it. So, with Jackie's, I didn't really plan to start talking about energy and motion and all that stuff today. It wasn't really the point. Actually, I planned to make fun of Jackie, who just got back from Hawaii. So, but let's move on. Okay, next. Timestamp in the description box. Christine is up. So you can see in Christine's chart, it's a little bit different. So Jackie is very, I would consider, so I believe whatever your chart is whatever your chart is. Just because you have negative things in your chart doesn't mean that you have to be stupid about it, right? Like some people are fortunate enough to have, you know, a lot of help around them. And, you know, some people like, so there's a lesson in this world. And we didn't, you know, there's like, and I do feel somewhat slighted about what happened in 2023. And I'm somewhat dumbfounded and flabbergasted by the experience in 2023. But the reality of the situation is it's an incredibly eye-opening experience on how fucking insane some people really are. Or do you just, or how people have no concept of the reality of the situation they're in. And so there's a thing that's in this life that I'll tell you guys, and this is stuff that we're supposed to talk about on the high table, and here, this stuff we're supposed to just have fun. But I'm going to tell you something that I learned in life. The universe provides for you. It doesn't always, okay? The universe doesn't always give you what you're asking for. So it doesn't always give you a very sincere and easy way out. In my life, it doesn't. In my life, I have to find the way. Sometimes I have to use all of my gifts and all of my skills and all of my experience and all of my education and all of my everything to make it through the situation. And I'm still alive, so I did it. And so that's not the case for everybody. And in life, you know, we ask the universe for help all the time. Oh, God, fuck, help me, man. I need some fucking help here. It's like, what the fuck? Sometimes the help is there, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you ask for it and it doesn't show up. Often, very often, the help arrives in a way that you didn't, you know, you didn't really, you're kind of looking for something else. And if that's the case, you weren't very clear on what you were asking the universe for. So, and sometimes the universe can't do it. We saw situations last year where we saw people crying out for help, and we went and helped, and they didn't want our help. And now they're in a lot of fucked up shape. So I'm warning everyone here, because you guys are sunny-siders. You're not fucking numpty idiots. You guys are sunny-siders. So when you guys are in rough shape, you're going to get by with the help of strangers. And if you're asking the universe for something, then by all means, when the universe presents it to you, accept the gift. Right? The message for today is, you know, we're giving thanks for the blessings already received. So if the universe is sending you, you know, wise up, or you're going to be in a real fucking bad shape. All right, next. Like if someone, like, imagine it's the universe. Imagine you go to help somebody and the universe, and that person doesn't want your help. Then what are you saying to the universe? What if the universe wants, and you reject the help of the universe? What are you going to do then? You're fucked. So often you guys walk into your own fuckedness and you blame everyone else. I didn't tell you guys to get drunk and pregnant. I fucking totally not. I was playing my sax, and I know I encouraged it at the time. But like, I didn't tell you guys to fucking do that. All right, next. let's calm down. Let's calm down and move on. So oftentimes where we place our energy, let's get to Christine's chart now. So in Christine's example, and we're going to answer Ruhani's question as well. So in the chart we had with, when we looked at Jackie's chart, the planets that Jackie had in the 12th house weren't really that bad. It just meant that, like, because Jackie already has a Venus and Mars at the 10th, at the top of the chart in the 10th house. So Jackie's already popular when she goes, it's not popular, but people already walk up to her. She's already seen. So her sun and Mercury in the 12th house, so she likes to hang back. She likes to chill out. You know, she likes to chill out, relax. And so sometimes the 12th house, not so bad. But in Christine's situation, excuse me, it's been my experience that having Venus in the 12th house, that, in my experience, unless you're an extremely private, no, there's no, we're gonna focus here. I wouldn't want Venus in my 12th house. Because Venus in the 12th house means she, like, look at this. Christine has her sun in the 1st house. It's okay? You don't get more center of attention than your sun in the 1st house. It means look at my face. Right? The sun is there. And it's Uranus. So it's eccentric and it's quirky, and maybe Christine wears masks, or maybe she wears costumes, or like if Christine and I went out for New Year's, we would probably dress up as like angels and demons, and like we would probably dress up for to go. If she's hanging out with me, we'd probably dress up on New Year's like that, as opposed to, and we'd wear our tuxedos on, or we'd wear our suits out on Valentine's Day, right? Like a different kind of vibe. There'd be a little bit more play in it. And so she has that in her chart. She also has focused on how she looks. Her appearance is extremely important to her. Nothing wrong with that. Now, the problem with all of this, Gemini rising is showing. Gabrielle. It's like, really, my Gemini rising is showing. It is. And so, now here's the deal. Here's the deal. If this, okay, so here's the deal. Her Venus back here, that Venus, that means guys aren't going to say, they're not going to say I love you. They're going to be like, oh, I love you, right? But people aren't going to, they're, with the Venus in the 12th house, they're not necessarily going to be honest with how they feel about you. Or you might not necessarily be honest outwardly on how you feel about other people. There's also a strong possibility people are going to have a crush on you and they won't say it. Or you're going to have a crush on someone, they won't say it. All of the love stuff is hidden in your chart. And so that's okay, well, so what, Sonny? So I'm a private person. Actually, you are not a private person. Jackie's a private person. You are an extremely public person. It's like very public person. But that thing is for a woman, that is not a cool placement for the Venus. It's a cool placement if you're like a soccer mom. Right, Christine? So if you ever become a soccer mom, which is like not going to happen, then you would like, you know, you would like bake cookies at home and then take that, you know, like in private and then do it. Or you would like collect the money and then, you know, fundraise in the background and then take it out. You'd be one of those kind of people. So in life, you might be one of those kind of people. You might fundraise in the background and then take it to light. You might get involved in negotiations in the background and then take it to light. So this is all very Scorpio, and you're very much a Scorpio. So it's all very Scorpio. The problem is nobody. The problem is there's one thing about being a Scorpio, but like Scorpio does not play games in love at all. Scorpio's like a very gonna fuck you up. And your Venus feels like games in love. So that's not cool. Although it's not, people are just shy around you. It feels like game in love. It's also in Libra, so you attract guys and you attract girls and you attract multiple sexes, and you know, maybe you spent a little bit of time at sex clubs, working at a sex club in private. Like maybe you did that kind of stuff. Maybe you did all of that kind of stuff in private. But like, you know, maybe if you owned a sex club, you could make a lot of money owning a sex club. But I'm gonna say something. It's not about sex. I'm just teasing everybody about sex today. It's you could make money in private. So you got to figure out a way to make money in private. So you have to figure out a way to make money that nobody sees, or to get paid behind the scenes. So like if you opened a nail salon, so let me give you some examples about how all this is working. I'm trying to find a way to find Christine make a lot of money. So it's in Libra. You could make your money in law, a social justice warrior, helping behind the scenes, fundraising behind the scenes, collecting money behind the scenes, robbing banks. You already have cheating in relationships. You have cheating in relationships. So what the fuck? All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Make money in law, make money helping other people. All right, whatever. I'm long-winded today. Everybody chill out. See, this is tricky here. All right. Okay, so let me show something. So to show Ruhani, I'll show you what's going on to help Ruhani out. If Christine moves west, right? This chart's a California chart. If this, hey Gabrielle, Christine's from Long Beach. Do you guys, this is the girl, Christine, I was asking if you know who works out. It's Gabrielle. This is Gabrielle right here, and she's training for fitness competition right now. That's one of our OG SunnySide Virgos here. She's the one I was asking if you knew. All right, Jackie, we'll see you a little later. All right, let's get back to it. So here's a problem in your chart. Up there, okay, so I'm going to go back to, we're going to relocate this chart a little bit. So to help Ruhani with relocation. So if you move, because she's in Long Beach and the ocean is over there, okay, the ocean is over there, the chart's not really going to move. It can't really move in, it can't really move in that direction anymore. Wait, I'm fucking it up. I'm doing it backwards. It can't really move in this direction anymore. Okay, can't really move in that direction anymore because there's the ocean, right? It's in the ocean. So if she moves west, if I do this correctly, if she moves west, so what I'm saying is she can't really get the Mars out of the 9th house unless she does something. But I'm going to tell you something, because we're going to relocate this a little bit just to show you guys, because Ruhani was asking about relocating, right? Because Ruhani's born in India and lives in Germany, right? I'm born in Toronto. I used to live in Montreal. I lived in Vancouver. I lived in Chicago. I lived in the Philippines. I live all over the world, right? So like relocation is a thing here. And one of the most important things is I want to show you guys how to make a lot of money and be successful in the chart. So we're going to show Christine how to be really successful right now. All right. She could move west to Hawaii, AKA, there's only one rule on the sunny side. Oh my God. There's only one rule. Thou shalt not cock block. I was warming Christine up so that she, instead of going to Hawaii, she could just live on my boat that's parked in Long Beach right now. What the hell? Why you gotta go cock block me like that? Why you gotta go be like that? Hawaii's too far. She has to live on my boat. All right, next. 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 Okay. You guys are the best. Okay, next. Next. All right, next. Guys always cock blocking me. AKA, I just taught Jackie how to get pregnant. She didn't know. Jackie, I don't know how she didn't know. I don't know how Jackie didn't know. She's a Libra. I thought you're born knowing. I tried to explain to Jackie, if she says this, next time she's on a date, she could get pregnant. All she has to say is this. I'm allergic to latex. That's it. That's it. That's all she has to say. All right, whatever. You guys like, all right. All right, next. Next. No, we're not going to Cray's place. Cray lives in Belgium. There's no ocean in, there's no beach in Belgium. We're not going to Belgium. Fuck Cray. Cray, I took your advice. Holy fuck. Okay, enough. We're not going to Belgium. It's winter time. She lives in Long Beach. We're not going from Long Beach to Belgium. Oh my God. Yeah, Christine's training for, Christine's doing, anyways, okay. All right, enough joking around. Enough joking around. You guys made me all screwed around. Cray, I did what you said. I wore my sandals outside in the snow, and I brought in the garbage pails. So I went outside in like my thin shirt here, just my thin shirt and my shorts and my sandals, and I walked in the snow. Holy jeez, man. And I fed the squirrels in the snow in my sandals, right? Holy jeez, Cray. It's fucking cold, man. Standing in the snow barefoot first thing in the morning is really, that's a serious fucking experience. That was like, and I came inside and like, I'm standing on the tiles and like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm walking through the rug to try and dry my feet. It is fucked up. I don't know how that's going to help, but like, I took your advice and I started doing it. So there we go. All right, next. I'm just teasing about the beach, Craig. I'm just teasing about the beach. But I'm not teasing about the sandal thing. I did it this morning. Oh, man, it's cold. All right, back to Christine. Let's get back to it. Yeah, I haven't felt so awake and I felt so awake. I felt so awake. I had to fucking smoke the biggest fucking joint after that. All right, let's get back to it. This is fun today. This is fun hanging out with you guys. Well, there's no pressure, right? We don't have a lot of people. There's no, the line. We're going to get through the line. All right, next. Okay, let's get back to it. So, before we do so we're doing a lot of astrology today. So we're going to do relocation, compatibility, and then past life. That's a lot of astrology today. And then we're going to screw around with Gingie. So here we go. Christine, before we move on, okay, before we move on and relocate this chart, you're going to go through your node opposition this year. And so you're going to go through a very big change in your life in the next couple of weeks. So like in the next 2 months, you're going to go through a very big change in your life. So quite sincerely, in all sincerity, keep your wits about you and just keep your wits about you. Something about you is changing right now. Something about you might be very lucky in relationships. You might meet somebody right now. Look at this. Jupiter is making a pass through. This sudden and unexpected stuff is happening in relationships. You might unexpectedly meet somebody. You might break up in relationships. You might. But this is going to affect you because your Mercury is at 22 degrees and this is at 12. This is happening right now for you. So, and it's going to be active for the next month and a half. So this is just like Jackie, right? Just like Jackie, you have to keep your eyes open for meeting somebody right now, something in relationships. Maybe you're going to partner up with somebody for like a work project. Like maybe you guys are going to do some kind of entertainment industry project or something. And I, for one, think you should do it. You're pretty lucky right now for the next month and a half. You know all that stuff I was just talking about your Venus? I've been going on and on today about Venus. Your Venus is going to get it. Right? Your Venus is at 23 degrees. In April, right? Halfway through April, right? 15th to 25th. Halfway through April, something is unexpectedly going to hit your Venus. Like, so you're going to make a lot of money, or you're going to meet somebody, or something extremely unexpected and big is going to happen to you with regards to love or money. Again, it's a similar thing that happened 12 years ago. So 12 years ago, I imagine you made a lot of money. Or 12 years ago, maybe you got married or something and then got divorced a couple of years later. But you are about to go through that, and except it's unexpected and it's going to be bigger than it's ever been. So you should very, very, very much put yourself into a position to succeed in whatever you're doing. All right. That's my warning. My warning is you're about to become very successful. Okay, you guys ready? So we're going to relocate this chart right now. And so watch this. Hey, so watch this. So here's what I think you guys want. I think what Christine would want in life, I think, so if Christine were to be famous, right? Like have a lot of people, like if she wants, you know, she's in the entertainment, and like, I don't know, actually, I don't even know what you do for a living. I just assume you're in the entertainment industry because like everybody out there is in the entertainment industry. So like, but like, if you wanted to become popular, like win a lot of awards and have everybody worship you in public, instead of worshiping you in private, like looking at all your dirty pictures and going, like people perving out on you, instead of perving out on you, to really adore you, you'd want this little stellium to be in the 11th house. That would make you very, very popular with groups of people. Very popular. You would win a lot of awards. So instead of secret stuff, you'd be very out in the open. Unfortunately, anything that puts that stuff, and you've seen if we rotate it like that, what happens is Jupiter over here, although it's retrograde, would enter into your 8th house. So you would make a ton of money. People would always be giving you money. It's a great placement if, and your Venus is in Libra anyways, it's a great placement if you were to be an agent, right? I mentioned this to some of the Sunnysiders who are agents, right? Like it's a great, or like a mortgage broker or an agent or a lawyer or something like that. You'd be very, very successful like that. You'd make a lot of money if you did that. If we could do that, you'd make a lot of money. It would remove this, it would put that over here so that you would no longer be tormented when you go outside. When you go outside, man, I don't know who you are, Christine, but I got a feeling when you go outside, people like not always nice to you. Like Saturn is there. Like you'd be standing in line someplace and someone is just an asshole to you. So you got to watch out for that kind of stuff. Or anyways, that would move over here. So your 10th house would be clear. All right, so that's the thing. But if we did all of that, it would also put all of that in the 12th house, which means if we relocated somewhere where she would make a lot of money like that, she would be, she wouldn't want it. She wouldn't want it. She'd want to be reclusive. Like Jackie wants to hang out in the background, right? So it's a thing. When you relocate to the chart, yeah, you're going to get these things, but you might not want it anymore. Right now, with the moon at the top of her chart, she wants it. But when she moves, if she moves this way and the moon's there, she won't want it anymore. All right, so these are major heads up. Now, because of the ocean, I don't think we could do that anyways. I don't think we can do that. But let's see what we can do. Let's relocate the chart and see where we're going. So that's one direction, right? So that's one direction. If we put Jupiter here, she'll make a lot of money in shared resources. Venus will be there. She could make a lot of money. She'll win a lot of awards. If we move it in the other direction, we can put Venus in the 1st house, which is obviously Venus in the 1st house, North Node in the 1st house, Pluto in the 1st house. She's going to become a major sex symbol. But like, she already is. So like it doesn't really matter. So it's like, so that's the problem. But all of this stuff is going to go down here, which means you're going to be super focused about money, right? The spotlight is going to be on money. You're going to be super focused on money, and shared resources isn't really going to get any better. But Saturn is going to move here, and instead of winning a lot of awards, you're going to be tormented by groups of people. So moving the chart around, you know, we can really fudge some of this and make it work, but sometimes, you know, there's a blessing and a curse, you know, blessing and a curse to all of that. All right, next. You guys ready? This is where it gets fun. You guys ready? Am I speaking mumbo jumbo? Like, am I really just going blah blah blah? You guys get it, right? You know what I'm talking about. You guys, I spent a lot of time. Okay, now I'm trying to justify myself. Pay attention. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so let's move Christine's chart over a little bit. Let's relocate it to. Let's relocate it to Miami. That'll be fun. Why not? Whoa, Miami's too far. Miami's too far. Miami's too far. Christine, you're gonna get pregnant in Miami. Miami's too far. Oh my God, Miami's too far. Fuck, Sonny, what is wrong with you? Oh my God. Everyone calm down. Hey, Ruhani, Ruhani. No, because Ruhani's chart, because Ruhani is going to go right across the world. Ruhani's chart's going to span the world. We're going to look at different stuff. So Ruhani's chart's going to flip. We went too far. Christine, Miami's too far. Because Miami's a little too far. It puts your Jupiter in the 7th house. So in Miami, you're going to get divorced. You're going to have a ton of relationships in Miami. Lilith is in the 7th house in Miami, which means you're going to marry your porn director. Oh man, what? What? Like, I studied business, entertainment business. Oh my God. Let me blow this up so you guys can see it. Christine, you should go to Miami. You should go to Miami and you should take some modeling pictures in Miami and you should sell them. You should go to Miami and you should go to Miami. Christine, you should go to Miami and you should be careful, obviously. You might get pregnant. You might get accidental pregnancy in Miami. 100% maybe. It'll be expensive, right? Mars is in the 8th house. You might spend a lot of money. Someone might steal from you. Someone's going to lie to you in Miami. But if you go to Miami, I think almost immediately you'll meet some people and it'll be they're going to gossip about you, right? Mercury's in the 12th house. They'll be gossiping about you. I think you should go to Miami. I think we should shoot some YouTube videos in Miami. I think we should shoot some travel videos. I didn't tell Jackie what I was doing, and I didn't tell my ex-wife Brandy what I was doing. Actually, the only person I told what I was doing was Tina, and she doesn't respond. she doesn't respond. But like, I did some stuff, and like, that's what this looks like. Hey Rube, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. I think you should go to Miami. I think you go. Do you see what happens when you go to Miami? All of this stuff is set in the 11th house. You'll win awards and meet a lot of people over there in Miami. You're going to be very popular with the North Node over in the 10th house. Pluto is still conjunct the North Node, right? So you still have a lot of endings in your life. You still attract a lot of death. If you go to Miami, well, they're probably going to shoot up the nightclub you go to. But like, whatever. Or you're probably like me. We the only way we go into the nightclub is if we're getting paid, right? And so, but that's the deal. Saturn's going to cause problems at a distance. The moon is here, and this is going to cause problems in money, and it's going to make you a bit of a sex symbol over there, and it's going to make people want to take advantage of you. And over here, this is cheating in relationships. So when you go to Miami, I wouldn't be so quick to trust anyone, but if you go there, you're going to be very popular and you'll meet a lot of people. I think this is actually something you might want to do. I don't know what you want to do in life, but if you wanted to be popular or to shoot videos, Miami's the way to go. Or like shoot some modeling stuff, Miami's the way to go. All right, let's put it back and see if there's another place. Let's see what it looks like. Not as far as Miami. Let's say Chicago. I don't necessarily know why we're going to check, but let's just check Chicago and see how far over it is. See, check it out. Now, what the hell did it go? If you went to Chicago, see, if you went to Chicago, this stellium here would be in the 12th house. So if you went to Chicago, you'd be reclusive. You wouldn't want to go outside. You'd want to stay home. You'd want, you'd want to snuggle and stay home. The 10th house is completely empty in Chicago. You won't even want to go outside. Mars is over here. If you're in Chicago, all you'll think about is traveling and all you'll think about, if you go to Chicago, all you'll think about is traveling and getting away. And the moon is here, so you'll really want to travel and get away. And you'll know lots of people. If you went to Chicago, you'd be successful. You'd know lots of people. Maybe you give workshops or something, or you give a presentation or something, and receive awards in Chicago. But you're really not going to want to go outside or do anything. You're going to be reclusive in Chicago. But you'd make a lot of money, right? Because Jupiter is in the 8th house. You guys seeing what's going on? Ruhani, you getting it? See how it moves around and it's changing around a little bit? So although she'd be popular in Chicago and have a lot of friends, she's not going to want to go outside. So just like Jackie's sun is in the 12th house in Toronto. She likes to do things behind the scenes. I know exactly where Jackie is right now, but I'm not going to go there. Okay, I'm hanging out with you, so what are you going to do? Right? And so that's the deal. All right, next, we're going to look at Hawaii, right? Maybe she wants to go to Hawaii. We're going to look at Hawaii, and then we'll look at Toronto and see. So say we went to Hawaii. Honolulu. Look, and in Hawaii, see this? In Hawaii, everything moves in the other direction. In Hawaii, see this? You know what, Christine? Maybe Hawaii is the place. But in Hawaii, you're going to fight with people. You see this? Mars is in the 11th house in Hawaii, and Saturn is in the 11th house in Hawaii. But Moon is here as well, right? Hey, watch out. Your Moon is sort of conjunct-ish, a little bit loosely your Mars. You could be a little bit violent, I already know that about you. You could be a little bit dramatic. You could be a little bit violent. For those who don't know, for any cross watchers out there, Christine is a plate thrower. For those who don't know, she is 100% a plate throwing Scorpio. So if you get in a fight with Christine, you could expect to have to go buy new dishes in the next day. Holy shit. I am just to let you know, I'm a plate throwing Scorpio as well. Most of the time we repaint the walls is because there's red wine on the walls. Next, let's move on. Everyone calm down. So we can move it in both directions. So in Miami, I think Christine's going to be really successful in Miami. Very successful. But cheating in relationships, she's going to have girl problems in Miami, right? She's going to have fitness girl problems in Miami. In Hawaii, she's going to be the center of attention. Venus in the 1st house. I made a video on Venus in the 1st house. I'm not going to lie about it. Venus in the 1st house, a little bit loose in the zipper. Venus in the 1st house is someone who attracts a lot of attention. Venus in the 1st house is pretty good. The North Node in the 1st house. This is all really good. Warning, warning, warning. Venus in Libra is good. Venus in the first house is good. Venus in Libra in the first house. All three of these, Venus, Libra, first house, when you put it together, is bad. Warning you. Warning you. If Christine goes to Hawaii, she might hit her head. Like a coconut might fall on her head, and she'll have like this bruise for like 2 weeks. That's what's going to happen in the chart. Or it's Venus. She might get like this monster pimple on her head. Or she's going to get a heat rash or something. So like, Venus in the first is good. Libra in the first is always good. Venus in Libra, very strong. Venus in Libra in the first, not so good. All right, so that's just be careful if you go to Hawaii. But the sun's going to be here, lots of money. I don't know. It looks to me like Hawaii's going to be expensive. Like if she went to Hawaii, it looks like she's going to get a case of the mean girls. She'll look really good and be popular. But like I think in Hawaii, relationships are going to be a problem. And with Chiron in the 8th house, it's like this. It's like someone hires you to go to Hawaii for a photo shoot, and you get there, and the car is not there at the airport to pick you up. Fuck, man. If I was playing music and the car wasn't at the airport to pick me up, I wouldn't go. I would not go. I'm fucking notorious for like taking my jacket off, lighting a cigarette, and saying, I'm not fucking going. I'm not fucking going. So I'm notorious for that. Put me back on the plane. I'm going back to Canada. But just letting you guys know my 2 cents. So, but so that's what's going to happen, right? And like I said, you go and they don't pay you, right? Wherever Chiron is, there's going to be a problem. So it's in the 8th house of getting paid. You're not going to get paid. All right, next. That's the 2 cents on all of that. On the relocation. Miami. Christine, Miami is the way to go. It's Miami with a vacation in Hawaii to see what happens. If we brought you to Toronto, if we brought you here to Toronto, you'd want to stay inside all the time. It would be like Chicago. You'd want to stay inside all the time, or you'd want to hang out. You'd want to hang out on the deck. You'd want to hang out on the deck and just sunbathe and hang out and relax, which is okay because when you guys visit me, it's not raw. When you guys visit me, it's vacation time. It's time to be calm, right? Not stress it out anymore. All right, next. Let's read Christine's cards and move on. Okay, so just a quick recap. Jackie has it in her chart and Christine has it in her chart. Both of you guys have a life-changing opportunity for love and money between now and the 3rd week of April. It'll be over at the end of April, right? So between now and April, you guys have an opportunity for big love and big money. It's a Jupiter transit, and it's the type of and it's interacting with your natal planets, and it's a type of transit that hasn't happened in 12 years. So whatever happened 12 years ago, I'm guessing that both of you guys met guys 12 years ago, or both of you guys started new jobs 12 years ago, and I anticipate that's what's going to happen again. Next, let's look at Christine's cards, and then we're going to move on. It's fun hanging out with you guys today. You're a plate thrower. Yeah, no, I know that. That I already got. That I got. All right, next. They're territorial. I just joking. Ruhani, watch my hands. Okay, watch my hands. Ruhani, watch my hands. Pull your boobs back. Go like this. I'm not going after your boobs. Watch this. Watch this. So, the planets will move around the house. Right? The house. The planets will move around. So, let me do it again. So, Ruhani, the planets move. The planets change houses. And the constellations change houses. So in Toronto, I'm a Gemini rising. And in Vancouver, I'm a Pisces rising. Okay, so the planets change houses. In Toronto, I have a stellium in the 6th house. In Vancouver, I have a stellium in the 9th house. In Toronto, I'm like a Freemason. I'm in men's. I'm in all these clubs in Toronto. In Vancouver, everything is foreign, right? I work with a lot of people from Asia, a lot of people from the Middle East, a lot of Americans. When I was in Toronto, I married someone I went to high school with. Locally, 6th house, 7th house. In Vancouver, I married someone at a distance in another country. Brandy lives in Chicago, right? 9th house. So it's very different. In Toronto, I dated a lot of local girls. In Toronto, I flirt with the girls at the coffee shop, at the dispensary and stuff. In Vancouver, I'm dating girls in Seattle. I'm dating girls from China. I'm dating girls from like Japan. It's totally different, right? So it goes from 7th house to the 9th house. When I'm in Montreal, a lot of my stuff moves from the 7th to the 6th. So in Montreal, I'm hanging out with people I work with all the time. If I'm going to Montreal for fun, it's like I'm working in Montreal and I'm hanging out with the guys I work with. And so that's the difference. So it really changes. So the constellation changes and the planets change. All right. Hey, Reddy, what's up? Nice. Next. All right. Let's look at Christine's cards. This is fun hanging out with you guys. I like doing the theme. This is fun. Taking a theme and moving it through different charts. It's kind of interesting to see what happens. Anyways, that Mars Venus thing is a big deal. Okay, next. Let's see what's going on with Christine. Can you guys see these cards? Yes. So here we go. Christine. Page of Swords, Page of Wands reversed. This is starting new activity, right? Like this is shifting things up, starting a new activity, like going to the gym or something. But like it's reversed. So maybe you're having difficulty starting a new activity. It could be you're meeting someone who's a little bit childish. No follow through, right? Because this is activity and it's reversed, right? So maybe it's not like happening, but it's there. Oh wow, 6 of Cups. Oh my God. This is 6 of Cups is like it's like a past life or a soulmate connection. You're gonna meet somebody. You and Jackie are gonna meet somebody. Like this is like a soulmate. A 6 of Cups is a soulmate connection, maybe from some of your childhood or someone from a past life. But it looks like you're absolutely gonna meet somebody, and you're gonna feel like you've always known this person, or you're just there together. But Page of Wands means you're gonna have a little bit of. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. You know how like if a guy likes you, he gets a little bit nervous on stuff. That's kind of what this Page of Wands is like. That 9 of Wands, you're thinking about giving up. Maybe the 6 of Cups is already happening, but this is a card of giving up, and this is a card of being a little bit childish in a situation. So it looks like you might think about giving up, but I don't think you should. Ace of Swords is reversed, so communication is not really happening. 5 of Wands is reversed. That's not good. You guys aren't on the same page, and the Star is reversed. Well, this means it's hopeless. This means it's hopeless. You guys aren't on the same page, and you're not even talking. So, like, what the fuck? You're a Scorpio. What the fuck? You're a Scorpio. Do it. Do it. There are no reversed cards in the world of Scorpio. In the world of Scorpio, there's only you and fuck you. There are only 2 words. Scorpios live in a very binary world of fuck and off. So Christine, there are no tarot cards that can hold you back. You have soulmate connection. So like, go make it happen. Oh my God, 9 of Coins. This is a good card. This means you have it. Someone is financially and emotionally together. This is 9 of Coins is a very, very strong card. It's a card of a woman who really has her life together. The Chariot, like there's hesitation here, right? This reading has hesitation, right? Page of Wands, like Page of Wands is normally jumping into things with childlike abandon, but like it doesn't have it. There's hesitation in this chart, but there's an absolute soulmate connection, and there's absolutely someone has their shit together, but there's absolutely no movement. Queen of Coins is reversed. There might be someone might be worried about money, right? That, or I have to spin my cards around. Then we have Enlightenment. This is Judgment, right? This is the conversation, getting ready to move to the next level. This reading, Christine, it says it says someone is here, right? Like you can't, like the card is right there. Someone is there. Money's going to be okay, but there's no movement. There's no conversation. You're not on the same page. You're thinking of giving up. And enlightenment is the conversation. It means you're not even having the talk, the conversation. And it means you're not really doing it. Hold on a second. This fucking TV went out now. These computers not talking to my goddamn internet. Like something is so fucked up in my systems right now. It's not even funny. But it's okay. One more card to go. I just can't see it. And finally, hey, Dr. P, what's up? I hope you're having a sexy, amazing day. All right, next. And finally, Queen of Swords reverse. So the Queen of Swords reverse means you might be, can you see this? So you might be dumping on yourself a little bit, right? The Queen of Swords, you should really say positive things to yourself, but you might be a little bit negative to yourself right now. It's not me. It's the cards are all reversed right now, but it's just because I shuffled the way I shuffled them this week. Well, there you go, Christine. I wish you the best. I hope you have an amazing day as well. Love is on the way, but you have to take control because it looks like you're not on the same page and you're thinking about giving up. All right, next. Next. We did it. Next. We did it. Next. All right, we did it. Next. You guys are all welcome. It's my pleasure. So we looked at a little bit of relocation. We're looking at a lot today. We're looking at energy in, energy out. Pam, do you remember a couple of days ago I did that thing with the Donald Trump? Hey, Kashigan, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Pam, you know I said the South Node in Trump's second house, the money is moving from his second house to his 8th house because of the nodes? Earlier on today, we were describing the nodes because of Jackie's chart, but we were also describing how that similar kind of energy moves, like South Node moves to North Node, like the Donald Trump thing, except we're using the example of Mars and Venus, and Jackie has Mars conjunct Venus, and Christine has Mars in the 8th house, Mars in the 9th house, you know, travel and stuff, and Venus in the 12th house, right? So it's a little bit different like that. All right, next. Let me put these cards away and keep going. So that's what we were, so energy moving around the chart is what we were showing earlier, and we were using those two. Now it's time to, I have to do, now it's time for some fun. Now we're going to Astro-Stalk. Now we're going to, now we're going to do Kimberly's buddy, Kimberly's friend. Kimberly, are you there? This computer keeps kicking in and out. It's not talking to my router for some reason, so I'm just going to restart it. I don't want to restart the computer, though, because I have all these pages open of all these lotteries I'm going to play. I want to play the Sick Kids Lottery. I have this running thing open. I want to buy these books. Okay, let me restart this computer. I'm gonna restart the computer. You guys don't get it. When I stop drinking and I'm sober for an extended period of time, I get really, really bored, and I tend to read a lot of books. I tend to like just sit down and just inhale books, and so that's what I'm doing on that computer over there. I'm reading books. And so like I just get bored and I read. When I'm not drinking, I get really bored. All right, here we go. I miss my ex-wife, guys. I miss Brandy. If this were a normal day, Brandy would be upstairs. She'd be on the main floor with the dog playing and smoking weed covered in a duvet, and she'd be just She'd be playing on her phone with the dog, smoking weed. She smokes blunts. Brandy smokes like $15 joint. I'm like, I didn't spend it all. I used to go crazy, right? Because I didn't really have a lot of money at the time. Because, like, you know, I was sold a studio. I was YouTubing, right, doing these readings. I didn't have a lot of money for a couple of years. I didn't have any. After I sold the studio, I didn't work for years, and so and she'd smoke these. Oh, I get so fucking mental. I'm like, why are you taking so much weed? Like, well, what are you gonna do? I wish her the best, man. I wish that girl the best. Okay, hold up. I'm resetting my screen here so I can see you guys. Me too, Pam. They're fun. All right, Christine. We'll see you later. Have an amazing, amazing day. Oh, also, there's no point. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. In the sixth house, oh my God, the sixth house is, in the sixth house, it's chronic masturbation. Ruhani, in the sixth house is chronic masturbation. It's sex freaks. Jackie has it, and so do I. We have and the only person who doesn't have it, which is really funny because you'd think of all the people here, she'd be the first one to have it, but she doesn't. Christine doesn't have it. But Jackie and I both have it. That's like sex freaks. It's like, all right, next. Actually, when you have stuff in your sixth house, it means you're a workaholic. It means you're a workaholic. You have to do things repetitively, and you're very physical, and you take care of other people, and you probably like pets. That's having a lot of stuff in the fifth house. If you have your Venus and Mars in the fifth house, the sixth house isn't the greatest spot for Mars. It could lead to like broken legs, broken limbs all the time. Mars in the sixth house can lead to physical injury all the time, leads to operation. Excuse me, Mars in the sixth house will cause problems for your husband or wife. And Mars in the sixth house means you're very, very busy all the time. Like you're always moving around, always busy, and you're always taking care of other people. They're also sex freaks. All right, next. All right, next. Everybody cool? All right. Hey, Kimberly, are you in the background? Are you packing? Oh, it's Wednesday. It's Tuesday. All right, Kimberly. We're gonna do Kimberly's buddy now. Mars in the seventh is violence in relationships, Ruhani. You don't want Mars in the seventh. That's cheating in relationships, violence in relationships, 100% divorce, and you put it's abuse in relationships, right? You don't want that. It's Mars in the seventh is going to have abuse in relationships, fighting with your partner, cheating in relationships, divorce, maybe death of a partner. It's not really death of a partner, but like maybe death of a partner. You don't want Mars in the seventh. You don't want Mars anywhere around there. All right, Kimberly's up. All right, let's do it. Ruhani, your Mars placement, you specifically, your Mars is best placed in my bedroom, downstairs. Down here, that's where your Mars should be. Right now, your Mars and your Venus should be there right now. Actually, your Mars should be like, maybe like, I don't know, like taking care of the plants upstairs. But your Venus should be in my bedroom. All right, next. All right, next. Ruby, your Mars is not in my bedroom. It should be. Okay, everybody hold on. Everybody hold on. Everyone hold on. We have to take a second. I have to take a second, and I got to reduce my vibration a little bit. My vibration was going crazy. All right, everybody cool. Everybody cool. Seriously, your Mars, my Mars, your Ruhani, your Mars should be upstairs in my liquor cabinet. Actually, the liquor cabinet is right here. But like, your Mars should be upstairs where the liquor is, and your Venus should be in my bedroom. All right, next. Yeah, it means you work towards money, but it also means heat. Spend money too. All right, let's move on. All right, next. LPN. Okay, Kimberly's not here. We're going to skip Kimberly, and then we're going to do Cray. Okay, because I want to burn through some stuff, and it's no fun unless Kimberly's here. And she's always here, so like when she comes back, we'll do it. Okay, Cray is up. Cray, you're going to be up. We're going to do Cray's past life. And we'll circle back for Kimberly. Not a big deal. It's not like, or I'll just I'll just go down and help Kimberly move. It's like, I should really be down there helping her pack as anything. All right, Cray is up. Let's do some past life stuff. Here we go. Cray is up. Past life. Man, we're doing a lot of astrology today. Okay, so many different types of astrology. Okay, here we go. This is Cray. This is Cray's past life reading. There's a timestamp in the description box. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, Devon, what's up, sexy? I hope you're having a sexy, amazing day. The sunny sider with the nicest legs in all of astrology, that's for sure. Yeah. It's great to see you, Devon. I hope you're having a sexy, amazing day. Okay, here we go. So, this is Cray's chart, right? Okay, this is Cray's chart. We're going to do a past life reading for Cray. So everybody listen up. The planets don't change, right? It's not like we're going to go back in history, okay? The planets are where the planets are. And this is the past life reading. So this is going to move one life back. When we do a past life reading, the very first place we start is with the moon. The moon in a past life reading, it's like the moon represents your subconscious in like the world, like in your regular time. And in your subconscious is your past, obviously. It's all the lessons and everything that you bring with you from your past life into this life. And so there are, I'll say that again, there are planets and placements in astrology that deal with your subconscious and deal with things that you don't see, right? Like the 12th house is dissolved, you don't see it, right? And so the subconscious, so let me start over again. So when we're doing past life astrology, you start with your subconscious, and then you look at what's hidden, at, stuff you bring with you that's hidden, and you also look at your family lineage. All right, so those are the three big spots we address when we look, and we also look at karma. All right, karma is the planets. Okay, so here we go. First up, when we start past life, we look at the moon. The moon in your past life reading is like the sun in your modern reading, because the moon represents everything that you bring with you. It's your subconscious. And in Cray's chart, the moon is in the 6th house in Gemini. So in her last life, no, it doesn't mean she was schizophrenic in her last life at all. It doesn't mean she was two people in her last life at all. It means in her last life, she was a Gemini. It means in her last life, she was a workaholic. In her last life, she might have been a doctor in her last life, right? Because it's in the 6th house. She might have been a doctor in the last life. She might have been, Gemini is not usually a teacher, right? Sagittarius is a teacher, but the 6th house is a doctor. She might have been involved in fitness. She might have been a nurse. She might have worked in administration. It's all about, so it's taking care of other people. So so in her last life, physical health was extremely important to her. In her last life, she probably spent a lot of time taking care of a number of people. So but again, I don't see like nurse. Gemini is not a nurse, but very much like a doctor, but not like a surgeon, right? Surgeon is like a Scorpio thing. So, and like a pill doctor is like a Pisces thing. So it looks like she was really smart. She's obviously really smart in her last life. She took care of a lot of people in her last life. And like she took care of people in her last life. One sec, I gotta do the stopwatch thing. All right, next. She could have worked, I don't think she was in education. I think she worked in the health industry, taking care of other people, right? Maybe taking care of a lot of people. Maybe she wrote books in the past. Maybe she wrote books on health, books about taking care of other people. But there's a lot of writing in her last life, a lot of writing, a lot of communicating, and a lot of taking care of other people. Health was very important. She might have been a doctor. All right, next. After the sun, we want to go look at, after the moon, we want to look at Saturn, right? We absolutely want to look at the south node, but we want to look at the south node third, because the south node, as we've learned today, the south node belongs in transmuting energy, right? The south node is going to spin us, the south node transmutes energy, just like the Mars, Venus is transmuting energy thing. So first we look at the moon, which is your subconscious, then we look at Saturn. And Saturn is known as, where's her, Saturn is over here. So Saturn is known as the old sun, the old father. In 1,000, Saturn, a lot of people say that when they see the halo represents the rings of Saturn. People say that on one side of the zodiac, on one side we have the sun, and on the other side, as we leave, the farthest planet that you can see with your eye is Saturn. So Saturn and the sun juxtapose each other. Some people say the sun represents Archangel Michael and Saturn represents Satan, right? Saturn's at the end. A lot of this eating your children is because Saturn you guys talk about eating children and all that shit for some fucking retarded reason. Well, you guys are all fucking retarded heathens, right? You guys worship dirt. And so like, fuck, you guys are like dumb as shit. And so like, but like on the other side, right, we have Saturn, which is, and Saturn talks about time and rebirth and, absorbing the energy of how time destroys youth, right? And so, and then we have Sunday after Saturn Day, because we move out and then we come back. Why don't I show you guys? Because the sun is down, represents the sun, and Saturn, which is the cross on top of the moon, you go away from the sun and then you bring your fucking ass back home. I'm gonna stop explaining this because it puts me in a really bad mood. I'm just gonna go back and I'm just gonna read you guys Crazy past life stuff. I'm gonna put myself in a really, really bad mood and hang up if I keep going like this. Okay, let's take a break. Actually, I'm gonna get some coffee. I'm gonna go get some coffee and then I'll come back and we'll do craze. I'll be back in a sec. I'm All right, we're back. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, craze up. Let's do our past life. Oh my God, I don't know how you guys get through life. Like, all right, next. All right, back to Craze chart. All right, here we go. This is Craze reading, Craze past life reading. So over here, we start off with the moon, and the moon's in the 6th house in Gemini. And in a past life reading, that means that Craze spent a lot of time in her last life taking care of other people. Maybe she, and it's the 6th, it could be like a nurse, or like it could be a nurse. But I think it's more along the lines of a doctor. She was probably a doctor. Nursing is more of a water sign thing. You know, Gemini is more of a doctor kind of thing. But at the same time, Cray easily could have been an engineer in a past life as well, right? Gemini there, an engineer. At the same time, she could have been involved in communication. But it's not really, like, communication is going to come in when we look at the South Node. All right, so that's going to help shape everything. Sorry, I mean Saturn. So after the moon, right, which is in the 6th house, the next thing you want to look at is Saturn. And Saturn represents your karma, right? Saturn's your karmas, but it's not necessarily bad karma. It's your karma. It's what you bring. Well, Saturn's where you're tormented in this life. And so this over here is in communication, and it's in Aries. So this is an interesting one. If this chart, this says that in Cray's past life, she was probably quite argumentative. She was probably argumentative. She probably argued with a lot of people. She might have been a little bit violent. She was probably very, very competitive. So she was obviously really smart. She was obviously very smart, very curious, and she was obviously competitive in the past life. She might have been in the police officer. She might have been a military. If she was in the military, she would have been an officer. There is taking care of other people. But she was like, it's communication stuff. She probably spent a lot of time with her brothers and sisters like she had brothers and sisters in her past life, and she probably spent a lot of time with them. Maybe in the past life, she spent a lot of time communicating, spreading news. Maybe she was a reporter in a past life. Maybe she was a writer in her past life. And she spent a lot of time sharing news and taking care of people, right? There's a lot of movement in her chart in the past life. Maybe driving people from place to place. But it says she was kind of argumentative. It's great. It says you were a little bit argumentative in your past life, and your brothers and sisters were really important in your life, or people who were like brothers and sisters in your life. Maybe you used to talk a lot in the past life. Maybe you were very opinionated in the past life. Maybe you argued with a lot with people, and that carries over into this life. So in this life, you might be reluctant to share information. You might be reluctant to tell everybody what your ideas are. You might be reluctant to speak to people and tell them your stuff, because in your past life, you were like super gabby and super chatty in your past life, and that probably got you into a lot of trouble. You might have died from an accident, right? From a physical accident. You might have died from fire. Okay, next, or from a bullet, right? Firearms, or from a bullet. Someone might have shot you in your past life. Next, the next thing we do is we looked at the moon, we look at Saturn, and then we want to look at the South Node. Obviously, right? The South Node is what you bring into this lifetime. And you want to look at some of the aspects, like this is a very happy South Node. In this lifetime, South Node in Venus isn't the greatest place for Venus, because South Node in Libra is not the greatest place for the South Node, because Libra wants to bring things together and the South Node dissolves it. The South Node is good in Scorpio, right? Dissolving things. Not so good in Libra. But in your past life, well, we already think in your past life you were a little bit argumentative, you were extremely curious, you were very, very smart in your past life, you took care of other people in your past life, maybe you were a doctor or a writer in your past life. And you clearly took care of a lot of people. You clearly were in charge of taking care of people. You were a very people person in your past life. You were very humanitarian, and you very much had this like Libra. You very, very, very much had a Libra signature in your chart. You have a strong air signature in your past life. Like a lot of communicating, a lot of bringing people together, a lot of fairness and balance. I don't think you were a judge or a lawyer in your past life. I do not think that. I think it's more along the lines of communication or military, and or doctor, military doctor, taking care of people, because like the sixth house is like taking care, is physical health. And because it's like the sixth house is, because this is physical health. there's no other way. I'm saying it's either that or you were a dog walker. So like or you were like, you know, I can't, that's not even saying, that's, I can't even joke and say you were a sex worker. It's not even sex worker. It's like a doctor. You were like a doctor in your last life. Not like a medicine, like a surgeon, right? But not a surgeon. That's a Scorpio thing. Okay, let's move on. So you were very worldly in your past life. Now there's more to it than all of that. Okay, so those are the three big planets or placements we look at in the past life. The moon, because it's your subconscious, Saturn because it's your karma, and the South Node because it's kind of like karma, but it's all of the lessons that you bring with you into this life. And those are the three big placements for past life. And Cray says she used to team up with people. Maybe she used to argue with her brothers and sisters. She used to argue with people a lot. Maybe a little. It doesn't say you were opinionated. It says you were sporty and you used to take care of a lot of other people. Maybe you're always thinking about the future, always planning. This here says you were very fair. You were very fair-minded, and maybe political in a past life. Now there's more. Now we have to look at a couple of houses. So we want to look at the 9th house and the 12th house, right? Because the 9th house represents your family lineage, where you've come from. The 5th house is where your family lineage is going, right? And the 9th house represents your father and your past and the king. And the 5th house is children in the future. So Cray actually has the South Node in the 9th house. That means Cray has a very, very strong lineage or a very strong past life connection with, of all things, her father, right? So Cray, you have a very strong past life connection with your father. Maybe you took care of your father in a past life, or you were responsible for taking care of everyone in a past life. It's karma, right? So it continues and it continues, and it's karma. And so your past life was very strong. You were very important in a past life. You were responsible for taking care of other people. You might have traveled a lot in your past life. I don't know, man. Maybe a little bit on the legal side. I keep saying no to legal, right? I keep saying legal and then I say no. But like, maybe a little bit legal, but like, you're probably a doctor. And then, so travel was important. You were probably teaching a lot of people in a past life, and it was good. Maybe art was involved, art and creativity, but like this taking care of other people is like a major theme in your chart. So like, so anyways, over here, the 12th house in Sagittarius, although I said you might have done some teaching and traveling, a lot of traveling in the past life, I think it's your 12th house is empty, but Sagittarius is there. And that's traveling and teaching as well. However, I have a feeling it's people coming to visit you. So because there's no Mars there, right? So it's not like you went out and you did the thing. I think it's like they came to you. So Cray, whatever happened in your past life, like this teaching or this medicine or this taking care of other people or this, you know, this military thing or starting something or communication, people are coming to you for your advice. And it's not just in your last life, but it's the life before that. You have, because it's the 9th house and it's the South Node. That's like double. That's double, right? That's like double. So like, Cray, something, so like, you have this karmic cycle that's going on and on and on of you taking care of other people and other people taking care of you. I don't know if anybody's taking care of you in this lifetime, but you have that in your chart. It loops. In one life, you're taking care of other people. In the next life, other people are taking care of you. And it's repeating over and over again. And it's definitely a family thing. And it's definitely a lot of communication. And that's the deal. That's the deal. And Cray has her, for those who don't know, Cray has her moon in the 6th house, just like everyone else today. So, except for Christine, can you believe the only person who's not a chronic masturbator is like the fitness model in Long Beach? Can you believe that? It's like, oh man, the only person who's not a sex freak today is the girl who doesn't wear any clothes to work. All right, next. Gigi, you're up right. Gigi, you're up next. Gigi, you're up right now. Until Kimberly comes back. Gigi, you're up right next. Hey, Yosh, what's up? Well, there's a karmic thing. You know what, Ruhani? I don't know that past life is necessary for anything. A lot of people say past life is made up. A lot of people say it's all bullshit. You know, it's different things with different beliefs. And you know, just because someone does some stuff in the past life doesn't mean they're not going to repeat the same bullshit. In fact, most people do repeat the bullshit. It's, those are all good questions, you know? So, and not everybody believes in past life, and not everybody believes in learning from the lessons, and not everybody does anything. And karma is karma, and it's going to continue, and it's going to continue. Guys, listen to this. Ruhani, listen to this. Everybody listen to this. You know, we watch, and Ruhani, you're a little baby pig here. So watch this. So just because we see it coming, and you specifically are going to see a lot of things repeating as you move through life. Right now at around 28 years old, you're finishing the first big cycle of your life. And as you move through, you're going to see all of these things repeating, and you're going to see new people doing the same stuff in the past. And and so the goal is to try and make it through, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make it through. Years and years and years ago, I was going to work in the film industry, and I had everything. I had all of my papers done. I had everything. And I had everything, and I was done. Like I just had one last thing to go, which was nothing. An interview to sign. I had to go in and sign the papers at the end of the week, but I had to go to Toronto. I had a thing in Toronto I did. So I ended up not working in the film industry, which is fine because I don't really give a shit. But I didn't do it. And right now in life, all of that is repeating, and it's repeating astrologically. And I had and if I had worked in the film industry, I would have made so much money that it would have just, you guys would not, I would have made more money than my dad. And then, because I would have worked with my uncle. Anyways, so then the same thing happened right now. I had the opportunity to move to the United States. I have a green card. I have a PR thing. I have it. I file taxes in the United States for the last 3 years. And so I had this great opportunity to go. And if I went to the States, I would make a lot of money. You probably not going to make a lot of money. Me would make a lot of money in the United States. So, but I don't need a lot of money because you guys know what I'm going through. So now that thing in the United States, even though I saw it coming for years that this problem was going to arise. You know, I was unable to navigate that. You know, I was unable to talk nice to Brandy. Brandy, please don't throw my shit in the fucking garbage while I go take care of my mother who's dying of cancer. No, Sonny, you're in the hospital in Canada with your mother dying of I think I'm going to skip out on the fucking rent. I think I'm going to steal the rent and I'm gonna fucking tell everybody we're moving, and I'm gonna get all your shit thrown in the garbage. I'm gonna stick you with about $15,000 Canadian in debt. It's about 11,000 American. Thanks, bitch. Have fun at work today. If you do it again, I'm gonna out you, and I'm gonna tell everybody what your stage name is. You're gonna be the most famous one of whatever the fuck you are in the world. So you don't push me again. So even though we see it coming, there are some things that we can't avoid, right? So there you go. And there are other people out there that we could use these examples with, but I don't really want to invoke anyone else's name today. Let's move on. I'm putting myself in a bad mood. Let's go look at Gigi's chart and see what she's going through. All right. Hey, Kimberly, you're right there. Oh, okay, Kimberly's up. Gigi, you're going to have to wait. Gigi, you're going to have to wait 15 minutes. Kimberly's here. All right, here we go. You want to know if your contractor is going to be renewed? No problem, man. I can find that out. No problem. Hey, Anita, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. I like doing that. I like being online when you guys are getting ready for work. I just put myself in a bad... I was getting myself grouchy. I'm going to happy it up. The girl at the coffee shop says, make it fun. Stay fun. I'm trying. All right, next. So that's the deal with past life. Is it real? Is it not real? Does it work? Does it not work? Cycles. Can we repeat? Can we avoid cycles? You know, can we avoid it? Certain things? I don't know, man. I don't know. That thing with my thing to the States, I tried so hard to avoid it and I couldn't do it. You know, but then you look at other situations. Could other situations or some of our friends going through their fucked up lives right now, could they have avoided what they're going through? Maybe, maybe not, you know? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not, you know, Ruhani, let me calm down. Let me calm down. I don't really know the answer. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. And I don't know the answer. We'll see. All right, next. All right, next. Kimberly, you are up. Kimberly, Gigi, you're going to be up after Kimberly. Gigi, I'm just finishing out all of the readings from last night. All right, Kimberly, let's do it. Where the hell is your chart? Oh, it's right here. Your chart's at the top. Your chart's right here at the top, and I couldn't find it. All right, here we go. Here's your biff. Okay, so no birth time, right? So there's no birth time. I have June 17th, 1965. Oh, wow, look at this chart. All right, here we go. Yeah, Cray, we all do our best. All right, here we go, here we go. Hey, Kimberly, check it out. So your friend is June 17th, 1965. Okay, June 17th, 1965. I put her sun on the ascendant here so it's easier for us to see what's going on. She has an interesting chart. Holy smokes. So first, that's a lot of energy around the North Node. That means with Jupiter conjunct the North Node, she might be very spiritual. She's very, might be spiritual, might be very optimistic. She's probably a straight shooter. She might like to travel. It's all in Gemini, so she's probably asked a lot of questions. She's probably very curious. And she's, in a weird way, probably very lucky. So she's probably really lucky. In addition to that, we have the sun there. Now, the sun it's like it's not exactly conjunct the North Node. It's a little on the far side away from my orbs, but I'll tell you, you have to be careful when the sun is that close to the North Node, because it's going to inflate the sun, and it's going to inflate the ego qualities of the sun. So it's going to make her a little bit loud and proud, a little bit demonstrative, a little bit on the center of attention side of things. All right, so she's going to be like that. Next, her moon is probably in Aquarius, but there's a possibility that it's in Capricorn. If she was born earlier on in the day, like she was born at 2 or 3 in the morning, she would be a Capricorn moon, and her moon would be void. Right? So she would be a late Capricorn moon. She actually, or she's either a late Capricorn moon or an early Aquarius moon. There's a possibility her moon is void. If her moon is void, she's going to be lethargic, she's going to be wishy-washy, and she's not going to, like, you know, she's not going to want to do things, and she's not going to have any follow-through. Except that it's very clear in this chart that she does a lot of stuff. Like, this is a busy person. This is a very, very, very thinking kind of person. She's very smart, extremely meticulous, right? I'm talking about Gemini and Virgo there. She's extremely meticulous, highly, highly analytical. She's probably a Scrabble freak. Anyways, up here, if the moon is over here, she's actually going to end up being a little bit cerebral. She might come across as a little bit cold and aloof, because whether her moon is in Capricorn or whether her moon is in Aquarius, there's a lot of Saturn being applied to the moon, and it's going to make her cold and aloof, and maybe she takes her time, maybe she's a little bit condescending sometimes, but this is Kimberly's friend, so this woman is probably rich. This woman's probably rich, and she probably was very successful in her lifetime, and I have a feeling she married a very successful guy in this lifetime as well. Next, Saturn really makes this real nasty square to her ascendant, though, right? Like, she's like, this is not good in a chart. I've explained this several times, but I'm going to keep saying it. Saturn opposite Mars. Saturn and Mars do not go well together in a chart, whether they're anywhere, together, square, opposed, anything. Saturn is restrictions. Mars is push through. They are not harmonious planets. So, like, this might indicate divorce in a relationship. It might indicate the death of a spouse, right? She's born in 1965, so her partner might have died already. But this might indicate violence in a relationship or death in a relationship. So she's going to have to watch out. Hey, Kimberly. Oh, you have her birth time, 7:52? No way. Are you sure? All right, I put it at 5:54. Let's make it 7:52. Kimberly, do you have her birth city? This is going to be 7:50. You didn't have to pay anything. You're like me, right? Kimberly, do you have her birth city? Kimberly, do you have her birth city? Nashville, cool. Oh, wow, look at this. All right, here we go, here we go. She's a Leo rising, man. She's loud and proud. This girl, she's a Leo rising Gemini. This girl knows people. Hey, Kimberly, this is one social person. She knows people. Holy crap. Wow, this changes it. So watch this. Oh my God, this is another person with the moon in the sixth house. Everybody today has their moon in the sixth house, except Gingie. Her moon's not in the sixth house. So so Kimberly, she's a workaholic. She might like be a fitness person. She has to watch out for breathing and respiratory problems. Kimberly, she probably makes a lot of friends. She probably knows a lot of people. She could have won a lot of awards in this lifetime as well. Excuse me. She is naturally successful. Naturally. Knows tons of people. Venus is way back here in the 12th house. This is another chart that gets of someone who gets into secret relationships. It's another chart where guys fall in love with her and don't say anything, or people are afraid to talk to her. This chart has cheating in relationships, whether she admits it or not. There's cheating in relationships in this chart, and there's a possible divorce in this chart. Obviously, death of a spouse in this chart, but none of that's the problem. So here's where things get interesting. This chart has a lot of money in the chart and a lot of problems with money. Like, she should have had a lot of money at one time. Like, maybe she met somebody who's really rich, or she could have been really famous, Kimberly, and made a lot of money. But then here, we have Mars and Pluto and Uranus all in the second house, in Virgo no less. That means she doesn't get paid what she's worth. In addition to that, Saturn and Chiron in the 8th house. This is a lot of money leaving her chart from both sides. It's money leaving her chart here. People aren't paying her what she's worth, and she has a lot of bills. And over here, money's leaving the chart because people are stealing money from her. They might have stolen inheritance from her, but like, it's just not good. In addition to that, okay, so there's the deal. Having said all of that, we already know that Saturn right here is going to be transiting there. She's going to go through her Saturn return this year. So whatever happening, it's going to be a very expensive year for your friend. Very expensive year for your friend. Someone might try and steal from her. She has to watch her money and inheritance. And there's a possibility she has to watch. Okay, so the money is a big deal, right? People always stealing from her. In addition to all of that, she absolutely has to watch her health, right? Saturn in the 8th house and Saturn's transit in the 8th house. She has to watch her health this year. For the entire year, watch her health. She's going through a Saturn return. Now, having said all of that, right now, astrologically, right now, Jupiter is over here. This thing is happening right there. Jupiter is at the top of the chart. So she's quite popular right now. But this Jupiter is affecting her Jupiter and her nodes right now, and her Venus right now. In addition to that, this thing that's happening next month, it's going to affect her. Yeah, Kimberly, something is going to happen to your friend's money. This thing at 21, 22 degrees, it's going to hit her Chiron in the 8th house. It's going to hit the Mars in the 2nd house. So in the next 2 months, this thing that's happening up by April, something is going to happen which is going to cause your friend a lot of money. So make sure she's got it together. Make sure she knows what's going on. So she has to watch her health. Kimberly, your friend has to watch her health in a major, major way. And she has to watch her money. All right, next. This is supposed to be a compatibility reading, but you know I like to astro-stalk a little bit. Kimberly, she has to watch it. She has to watch it. All right, next. Let me just save your friend. Save the chart. All right, here we go. LP9. Oh, wow. Oh, Kimberly. Well, you guys are like super buddies. Oh, Kimberly, you guys are homies, man. You guys are buddies. You guys are buddies. She likes you. Kimberly, she thinks you're optimistic. She thinks you're optimistic. That's funny. Oh my God. You guys are buddies in secret. Are you guys here? You guys watching that? What are you guys talking about? A lawyer stole money from her? Hold on, I'm not watching. I haven't seen what you guys said. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Saturn's going to cause problems. Saturn's going to cause us problems, but we're ready for it. She's disabled. Yeah, she's got it. Yeah, she has health problems in her chart. She's divorced, right? Yeah, and her family had money. Yep. They stole the money. Yeah, she has theft in her chart. Oh, yeah, she thinks you're optimistic. She thinks you're the optimistic one. Are you the grouch? You're like me, you grouchy. They're like, Kimberly's like me, we're grouchy fun. Okay, watch this. You guys are like like, look at this. Like, look at that. That is like tight. Forget this node thing, okay? Because like you guys are a similar age, but like doesn't count. But this is a big deal. Your moon locks right into her north node. Like you have a connection. Like that's like a past life connection, except it's the north node. But it's like the north node's the south node, right? So you guys are very, very much connected. Look, see this, Kimberly. You see all of this? Look at this. All of this, minus the Chiron. Like all of this, right? All of this in your chart. I guess we could even do the Chiron stuff. All of that locks into her nodes. Like all of that energy locks into her nodes. So like you guys have a lot of, like I would say you guys have a very strong past life connection, and you guys very, very much resonate with each other, and you should hang out. You guys live together? Man, Kimberly, you guys, I can't believe you left her. You guys look like you guys would have a lot of fun together. Okay, so forget some of this closeness, right? Because you guys are similar in age, we're not going to really worry about nodes. You know, Saturns don't really count. Chirons don't really count, right? The slow planet Jupiter is not really going to count, right? Because you're close in age. But the things that do count are like everything else. So, and you really do have you guys really are connected. Right, so we did the low number, we did the teens, right? You guys are all in the teens. What does she have? She has, right, like look at this, Kimberly, you guys should get married. You guys should get married, man. Her Venus is directly across from your sun. You guys should get married. Oh my god. Her Venus makes the aspect to your moon. Where did her moon go? Her moon was in Capricorn, right? Aquarius? 4 degrees. Where's her moon? How does her moon hook into your chart? Holy shit. Her moon locks into your nodes. Oh, that's a big deal. Okay, her moon locks into your nodes. That's like a past life connection. Her Venus at 13 degrees and her Jupiter and her nodes. And her Pluto and Uranus. Fuck. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Right? All of that stuff. This all locks into your sun. Like, she likes you. She really likes you, like all of you, right? And she likes your Venus. You guys aren't exactly the same, right? You guys aren't exactly the same. You have a lot of Gemini energy, but you're a little bit, you know, you guys are a little bit different, but like, it's not that you guys, you see what's going on in this chart, guys? Do you guys see what's going on? They're not, yeah, you're not romantic. Like, obviously, I know you're not romantic, friends. Hey, Erica, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. It's great to see you. Erica, you pregnant yet? Come on. I'm almost divorced. Erica, 2 more weeks to get pregnant. I'm going to pressure you. Don't make me come over there and poke holes into all of your boyfriend's condoms. Don't make me go over there and turn all your wine into water. Don't make me come all the way to Indiana and turn all your wine into recyclables. Oh my God. Sonny turned that 2-4 into recycled cans. Maybe I'll, oh, I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. Oh, I gotta run today. Okay, guys, we're almost done. What time is it? 2:30? One more chart. We're gonna go do Gigi's questions, and then we're gonna book out. It's 2:30. I gotta go for a run today. I'm losing energy here. All right, there you go. No, you guys, Kimberly, you're not. You don't have. All right, next. You guys, Kimberly, you guys have. Oh, anyways, I was saying it's a good example. Kimberly's chart. This is a good example of charts that are like, they're not like the same person, right? And they don't have exactly the same interests. They just care a lot about each other. They're just buddies. They just really like each other. It's a very good example, right? The moons are in different spots. Like Kimberly's moon is in Gemini. She's super curious. But her friend's moon is in Aquarius. She's a little bit aloof and stubborn, but they get along together. They really get along. Anyways, Kimberly, before we go, I'm going to warn your friend about something. So Kimberly, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. But I think in April, something between now and April, your friend might get really sick unexpectedly. So make sure your friend doesn't have like a blood problem. Right? It's in Pisces, right? Make sure she doesn't have a blood problem. Make sure she doesn't have any problem. Just watch your friend. Be careful that she's okay. In the next, something sudden and unexpected is going to happen. Her Chiron is at 22 degrees Pisces. Saturn is crossing. She's going through her Saturn return. She might get really sick. So watch out in the next couple of weeks. All right, next. Oh my God, I have Jackie's, Christine, and Macelin's chart right here. And mine is only, if you want to know what a sex freak looks like, I got 4 charts right here to show you. Like, Kimberly's a Capricorn. She's under control. Okay. All right, Gigi, you're up. Oh shit, I didn't bring your chart up. Okay, Gigi, you're up. Wow, look at this. Can you guys see this? Gigi, you there? Are you working? You're probably at work. Give her a second to come in. Hey, there you are. I got you. No, I know. I got you. I have your chart right here. 110. I have your chart right here. You're welcome, Kimberly. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. All right, Gigi, here we go. Timestamps, guys. Timestamps. All right, Gigi. Well, okay. So, okay, so, oh, I didn't take a picture. So, Gigi first, okay, first. Before we look at anything, I want to say some things about what's going on. The things you've been going through in the last couple of years with regards to people being nasty to you, lying to you, stealing from you, lying about you, talking about you behind your back, spreading bad news, stealing from you, right? Stealing from you, right? Or lying about you, or forgetting to pay you, or taking your money, right? All of that stuff is true. There's no anything. Pluto, for the last couple of years, or last year specifically, in 2023 was the worst. 2022 was bad. 2023 is the worst. Pluto was conjunct your Neptune and your Venus, and your Venus is retrograde. So you would have had real problems in love, like people really breaking up with you, people calling you bad names behind your back, people stealing from you. The everything would have been a real problem. And now Pluto is in Aquarius. It's at 0 degrees. It's moved beyond all of those problems that you were going to have, and it's not coming back. So for 250 years. So all of those problems that you had recently in love, right? Maybe someone got sick, maybe someone died, maybe someone went to jail, maybe whatever it was, it's over. Okay, so don't stress it out. Now, your specific problems in love aren't going to or money aren't going to suddenly just get better overnight or like that, because your Venus is retrograde. It's conjunct Neptune, so your Venus is very loving. You probably fall in love very quickly. Gigi, you probably fall in love like almost instantly with a lot of guys. But like it's always going to be a problem because the Venus is retrograde. It's also changing, right? The energy your Venus and your Neptune are shifting, right? It's at 21 degrees. So it's not just uptight Capricorn. It's moving into easy breezy Aquarius. But having said all that, you do need a guy who's structured, and you do need a guy who makes money. And this kind of thing is nonsense. You attract Venus retrograde type of guys. You attract guys who are good, but there's always something wrong with the guy. Same with where you work. Work is good, but always something wrong with the work. And that's the problem with Venus retrograde. And so even though it's conjunct Neptune. All right. In addition to that, it's in the 12th house behind the scenes. So guys like you, but they don't want to tell you. They're afraid to talk to you. For whatever reason, so Ruhani, this is an example. See Gigi's chart? This is a chart you'd want to relocate. So, because this is a chart you'd want to relocate. That is a lot of stuff in the 12th house. And so a lot of stuff in secret, a lot. Her Mars is conjunct Jupiter. Gigi can be violent. People can be violent towards her. There's a lot of legal action in secret. So this, you would want to relocate. This is a chart you'd want to relocate. This chart has guaranteed cheating in relationships, guaranteed death of a partner, guaranteed divorce, dishonesty, lying, stealing, dishonesty, like the entire negative stuff that could happen. Seriously, this is the kind of, you'd want to move it you'd want to relocate this chart a little bit. This is a good example of a chart you want to relocate. The other charts, not necessarily, because Jackie, it's just her son, she wants to be reclusive, whatever. And Christine, she doesn't want every guy in the world trying to steal her like underwear. So like they want to be a little bit hang back. But Gigi's different. Gigi's social. Right? She's social. Her moon is in the 11th house. She knows a lot of people. A lot of people know her. She's not just popular on the sunny side. Gigi's popular on a whole bunch of things. Tina knows her by name now. so like Gigi's popular, but she has a lot of negative energy behind the scenes, really trying to fuck her up. And so whenever Saturn, okay, so we're just going to leave it at that. Okay, I'm not going to say anything negative about anything. Okay, having said that, right, and you see over here, all of that stuff there. Guys just want to have sex with her. I don't know what Gingie looks like, okay? I don't know what for some reason, I'm not sure what she looks like. I might know what she looks like, but I know she has, I think she has red hair. Garnet, right? Garnet? It's a Garnet goddess, redhead goddess. You guys, the English, right? And so, and we're always talking about guys who are fucking her up, trying to fuck her up. But this here has all of this energy in relationships. Like Lilith is here, Juno is there, in Libra no less, right? That's a lot of sex in the chart, a lot of partnership, a lot of sex. Chiron is up here in the 8th house of sex. Like this is a lot of people want to abuse Gingie. They want to use her for sex. That's it. They just want to have sex with her. That's it. Hey, Gingie, people just... You don't have red hair? No, seriously? I thought you had red hair at one point. Well, then I'm confusing you with someone else. Anyways, this here says that you indicate you attract guys who just want to take advantage of you, right? They do want to date you, not just fun, right? Your fun is actually empty. So it's not just fun, right? They want to actually partner with you. Like everyone wants to like date you or be in a relationship with you or say you're their girlfriend or something for whatever reason. But over here, you have to watch out because you absolutely have, these are some of the worst placements you could possibly have for relationships. And so, but it's not just, but Gingie, you have to watch out. Yeah. So when you see a chart like this, we have to figure out how to get the money out of the chart because the money is hidden in the chart and the love is hidden in the chart, right? And so we have to get it out of the chart, and it's not that easy. Everybody wants to work with you, but then you know we have Chiron in your sexuality where everybody, you know, all these guys are looking at you like all sexy time in secret. It's in addition to that, Gingie, in addition to that, you absolutely have to watch out for health problems that you might not know about. Like maybe like something with your stomach or something like reproductive wise. Like maybe maybe when you were a little younger, you had to have a hysterectomy, you know, something like that. So just be cool with it. That's all fucked up. All right, next. Right now, money should be really good for you. Like right now, money should be good. Money should be really good. You should work your butt off for money. Gingie, did you say you were going to get promoted? Oh, good. Hey, Gingie, did you say you were going to get promoted? You have money coming to you this year. You have money coming to you this summer. Like a lot of money. So Gingie, you have a lot of money coming to you this summer. But your Venus is retrograde. So it might be a little messed up. And watch this. I'll show you where it's coming from. This year is a big year for you. I don't see a lot of problems for you this year. Like it's not gonna be easy, but you have to work through it. Not gonna be easy, but you have to work through it. I see Jupiter is gonna, like, you're going through what many of the other sunnies, like, you know, it's not like the charts have similarities in them today. And Jupiter over here is going to trine your Venus. And that happens once every 12 years. So whatever happened 12 years ago. So in 2012, how old are you, Gingie? You're like 26? Are you like 25, 26? You're like 26, right? 25, 26. So like, first I want to say, hey Gigi, hey Ruchi, the first I want to say, hey Gigi, hey Lisa, hope you're having an amazing day. Hey Gigi, thanks for helping Tina. I personally appreciate that. I appreciate that. She needed our help, and she really enjoyed reading your cards, and she really enjoys talking to you guys. Anita's here as well. Anita's probably gone to work by now. But Gigi, you, and Anita, and Cray, and Kimberly, and a lot of you guys here, Tina wouldn't have, regardless of what she said, she wouldn't have made it without our help. And not that she's made it anywhere, but I specifically, personally, appreciate all the help you gave to her. I appreciate it. And most of the money I made in December and January, I sent most of YouTube money to Tina. And so just to let you guys know. But like, for some reason, she'd rather live on the street than come here. So like, whatever. Or live on the street than go stay with one of you guys. But we all have our choices. Anyways, I super appreciate it. Wait, forget about that. Forget about that. Do this. Forget about all of that. You have something really big coming to you. This here, no, you can't. No, there's no, I'm not. Gigi, I'm not being, I'm not making it up. You have Mars in the 12th house. You have Venus in the 12th house. Ask Pam what that means. Ask Pam right now. Mars in the 12th house. What does it mean? Right? Ask Pam, what does Venus in the 12th house mean? For a woman specifically. What does Chiron in the 8th house mean for a woman specifically? They'll tell you. So they'll tell you. But here's, and they'll say the exact same thing I said. Okay, now here we go. So I'm not being like that. I'm trying to show you. Now here, down here, watch this. This planet down here is going to move very quickly. And this here is going to cause, so this, all of this right here is in your second house. Money should be very good for you right now. There's going to be a little wound next week about money, like this weekend. Like I mentioned this in the horoscope, but I'll tell you again. For you specifically, there might be a little bit of a, like an expense this week, like a big expense, but I think you're going to be okay. It's going to pass quickly, and money should be very good. Now, as we move forward, right, you're going to see all of this is moving forward very quickly, and it's going to jump into your third house. So, Gigi, you might get a car right in April. In April, someone might give you a car in April, or a computer or cell phone. But something unexpected is happening in April. And right here, right, the conjunction is going to be at 22 degrees. But 21, 22 degrees isn't really going to overly stress you out. And it's not really what we're looking for. Although this 21, 22 degrees in April, you guys can't see it, right? Let me come down. This time in April, right, so Gigi, in April, something about you unexpectedly is going to, you are unexpectedly going to be very popular in April for some reason. I don't know why, but in April, you're going to be very popular. You can see all of this is going to be empty, right? So you're going to have a lot of energy, and you're going to really want to get out into the world and have some fun. Not like go outside necessarily, but look at all of this energy is right here in your chart. This is you specifically getting out there and doing it. So at the beginning of April, something unexpected is going to highlight you in the group, right? So you might win an award. You might win an award. You might get promoted. You might become really popular on social media. You might get a car or computer. You might write an article in the newspaper or something. But something, you should have a lot of notoriety, very popular, very, very popular in April, especially the second week of April, right? Jupiter is going to trine your sun. It's a very, very good thing, and it only happens once every 12 years. And for you, it's happening right now. Next, that's in April. Then later on in the year, in May, watch this, in May, right around the middle of May, okay, May 18th, right around the middle of May, the Sun and Jupiter are going to trine your Neptune and Venus. Okay, right around May 20th, 18, 19, 20th, this is going to trine your Venus and Neptune. That means, and it happens only once every 12 years, you should buy a lottery ticket, very, 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 very much buy a lottery tickets in April and May, and you might get proposed to. You see, the thing that happens when you go through your when you go through your Saturn return, right? The thing with going through your Saturn return is that oftentimes you get married during your Saturn return, or you get promoted, or you get a new job or a new career or a new life after a Saturn transit. And so sometime in the spring, before the end of May, you're either going to get proposed to, you're going to meet somebody new or get proposed to, or you're going to get an amazing job, or you're going to win the lottery. But you specifically, Gigi, something really big is going to happen to you in the next couple of months. Really big. Don't sleep on it. Everybody. Gigi, do it, do it, do it. Look at Devon, right? Devon, death of a spouse is real. And Devon has it in her chart. Devon 100% has it in her chart. But you have to, so like, these things, like, I'm divorced. Guys, man, I told you, I would have done anything not to get divorced with Brandy. Anything. And I would have done anything I did anything. I gave up more than most of you are ever going to get in your lives for that shit I went through in the last 5 years. You're not going to believe how much I fucking hemorrhaged. I gave up so much for that opportunity, and it's gone. I lost it. I'm glad I lost it now. I just paid a heavy fucking price. You guys, make sure you don't pay these heavy fucking prices. You know, it costs a lot. Look at the heavy price Tina's paying right now. These are some heavy fucking prices we pay for some of these things. So keep your wits about you. Next. Gigi, let's read your cards. Holy crap. Hey, watch. Gigi, watch. The YouTube channel. See this? Down here? This is writing and blogging and all this kind of stuff. If you were to start a YouTube channel, if you started a YouTube channel on May... Gigi, you seeing this? If you start your YouTube channel May 18th to 24, May 18 to 24, May 18 to 24, if you start your YouTube channel around that day, you're going to be super successful and you will make a ton of money. That's the date to start it. Jupiter, the Sun, and Venus are all in the third. It's all in communication. It's all in networking, and it's all going to be it's all making a trine to your natal Venus and your natal Neptune. That's when you do it. That's when you do it. If you wait a little longer, that'll put the Sun in Gemini, which is communication, so it'll be chatty, but you're going to make a lot of money. This will be very successful. Whatever you decide to do it, launch it the third week of May, 17 to 25. Do it like that. And Gigi, holy fuck, you're dating a fireman? What the fuck? Is that like a thing? Do people really date firemen? Don't you just like play with his hose for a while and let him go back to work? What? Are you really dating a fire? Fuck. And Gigi, I can't say anything about me or us, but like, if you start your channel and to be successful, maybe I'll come on your channel and we'll help promote it. And I'm sure if you're reading cards and you ask Tina, I'm sure she would help you. All right, next. But like we got both, I have things I got to do this year and she's going to have things she has to do. All right, let's look at your cards. I think you're in for a good year. I think you're in for a big year. I think you're in for a really good year. Okay, here we go. Let's finish this up so I can go for a jog. My buddy's selling his house in Costa Rica. Really nice. 800 grand. It's a lot. It's not really a lot, but 800 grand. For 800, I would probably buy a triplex down by where Jackie's working and make Jackie ask Jackie to manage it for me. All right, here we go. Gigi's up. Your Hanny's digging it. Astro-Stalking is fun, isn't it? Well, it's because we see things in chart like cheating, and we see good and bad. Actually, I really had fun today. These are good charts, you know, like we saw a lot of like Mars in the 6th house. We talked about energy moving, how energy moves through your chart. Talked a lot about the 12th house. A lot of 12th house questions tonight. I know Gingie was asking how to get rid of that stuff. But I'm not joking, man. That 12th house, that has been the theme today. How to get rid of 12th house problems. And in some charts, you wouldn't want to get rid of it. And in other charts, you really want to get rid of it. So like Jackie's really pretty, right? So she needs like a little bit of 12th house is good for her. And like Christine, right? A little bit of 12th house is good for her. But like, for Gingie, is way too much 12th house. Way too much. And so, to clean up the 12th, Gingie, to clean up your 12th house, right? All that death in your 12th house, you'd have to move, right? You'd have to move to like, you'd have to move from like New Mexico. Like if you moved from New Mexico to Los Angeles, you would be, your chart would be very successful in Los Angeles. You specifically would be successful in Los Angeles, and you'd probably make a lot of money in Miami. So Gingie, you should think of try it. You'd make a lot of money in Miami, and you'd be successful in Los Angeles. All right, next. That's what I think. I think to do it, you'd move, but like. I'd have to look at your boyfriend's chart and see, maybe, you know, see what's going on. All right, let's look at your tarot. Oh no, 7 of Cups reversed. Oh, lack of decisions. There's no options. Gingie, relax. 7 of Cups reversed, no options. Oh my God, balance reversed. Why are all these? I gotta reshuffle this deck. Balance reversed. No one's meeting you halfway. Oh, this sucks. Oh man, we're having fun. Are you really going through this? No options. They're not meeting you halfway. Queen of Cups. Self-love, right? You have to take care of yourself. What the fuck? King of Swords. You're seeing things very clearly. So you might feel like there's no options and love is a little weird and, you know, someone's going a little overboard with temperance here. But the King of Swords says you're seeing things clearly. Oh my God, and money is good. You're seeing things clearly. Money's pretty good. Ace of Wands is reversed, so you know, maybe lack a little bit of confidence, lacking a little bit of confidence, lacking a little, you know, being a little lethargic maybe. But at the same time, you know, plowing through. King of Swords and plowing through. Death, reluctant to change. Oh yeah, this is a reluctance to change. This says you found out some information. You found out that some information which was hidden from you, right, is causing a reluctance to change. But this looks like, you know, you're seeing things clearly and money is okay, so you should keep going. Well, is money okay? Yeah, it's a 9 of coins. The star is hope, right? So you have, regardless of what you went through, it looks like everything is going to be okay. And then the 8 of coins is reversed, so that's kind of goofing off a little bit. Let's put it like that. So like that's it. But it looks like everything is going to be okay. Your love is going to be fine. Hey, Ames, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day. It's your career, right? Yeah, you got to take it easy. Anyways, forget all of that. Forget all of everything. Right now, astrologically, Gigi, right now is not good. All right, like right now is not good. Right now is not good. All of that stuff is there. But like seriously, in like 3-4 weeks, it's all going to be out. And right now you're in a bit of a fight. Right now people are stabbing you in the back. Right now sort of sucks. But like, it's going to pass in a couple of weeks. And in a couple of weeks, you'll feel, look, you're going to go through your Mars return. You're going to get your energy back. Everything is going to be good. Right now sucks. In a couple of weeks, you're going to feel strong. You're going to feel stronger and more empowered, and you'll feel better. But right now you got to deal with it. All right, next. That's it. We made it. Hey, I made it. I finished everybody's chart. I'm up to date. I'm up to date. I hope the timestamps are up to date. You were going to call Devon. Devon has the day off? If Devon has the day off? What? I like to make jokes when you and Devon, Amy, when you and Devon are marching away, I like to make jokes so that you guys like fuck up the mail. My goal, Amy, my goal is to make some jokes so that you and Devon fuck the mail up so bad on Amazon Day that like Devon delivers like dildos and vibrators to the wrong houses. That's like a big sex doll to like the church. Like, I see you guys fucking look at Devon's laugh. Devon, you're like, Sonny, I would come over there if I asked. I would beat you to Sonny. I would beat you into submission with a giant dildo if that ever happened. First, you don't need an excuse, Devon, to beat me with a giant dildo. And second, it doesn't take me that much to get me to submit to you. But we could have a little bit of fun as we're doing it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stealing packages. See, like I walked out, like I accidentally delivered this box of dildos to the church. Fuck. Fuck. I delivered this box. I delivered this crate of Girl Guide cookies to the Diabetics Association. Oh my God, you throw it. Oh my God, this is so funny. Oh my God, this package is leaking. Like, that's so nasty. That's so nasty. Oh my God, it's so leaking. Oh my God. Like, Devon's gonna walk up to me. Next time I see Devon, I'm gonna be sitting there drinking, because I'm always sitting there drinking, and she's gonna walk up to me in her UPS, that really sexy, you know, that postal shirt she has, that really sexy one, and she's gonna walk up with and like give me little E. She's gonna give me the baby. She's gonna look at me and say, "Stork, motherfucker, take care of the kid." Like, okay, okay, okay. Oh my God. Oh man. All right, everybody be cool. I gotta go for a jog. I gotta go for a run. I gotta go run off some of this personality. This was fun. I want to go. This was fun. This is the kind of stuff that leads me towards day drinking in a good way. Oh man. Like, stork, motherfucker. You're the one who said you're allergic to latex, Sonny. like, oh, you like being allergic to latex now? Huh? Huh? All right, whatever, everybody calm down. I'll show you a wet package. Fuck. All right, let's get out of here. I gotta go jog. I gotta run. Hey, Devon, I got sponsored by that running store. You know, the one my mom used to shop at all the time, where I used to get all the deals and they'd give us all this clothing and stuff? Because of my mom. Well, they have a team, right? And the team helps out at races, and they're like one, you know, those queer guys when you go to the races and they stand there and they help. I got sponsored to be one, and they give me shit and stuff, right? I'm gonna get discounts on my clothes again because I don't have any clothes, and like it's expensive. So I got sponsored. I made the team. I'm on the website and everything. I just got to go do all the stuff. I just want you guys to be proud of me. I just want to show you. I just want to tell you guys. I just want to show you guys that as difficult as 2023 was, as 23 was the worst year of my life, and this year is probably going to be worse. But last year was really bad. But in spite of last year being absolutely brutal for me, I kept my feet moving, and I did a lot of work in the background, and I got sponsored by those fuckers, and I made the team, and I'm going to do it. And so I'm letting you guys know that as hard as the world hits me, I'm getting the fuck back up. I am not a second place kind of fucking guy, and the universe knows that. And I don't expect you guys to be second place people either. I believe in you guys. I believe in the sunny side. I believe in my team. I believe in us. And we're going to do it. All right, everybody cool? Let's get out of here. Thanks, AKA. Yeah. Yeah. No, Devon, seriously. When I get my shirts, once I cut out the boobs, I'll send you a couple of my shirts. All right, whatever. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. All right, let's boogie out. Thanks, Cray. Hey, I just want to remind you guys, I'm not an athlete, right? I'm an artist. Okay, I'm an artist. I'm a writer, musician, right? I write things. I'm not an athlete, but I'm going to do this and I'll do my best. I don't expect to win. I'm just going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the journey and my way. All right, let's boogie. Have an amazing day, Gingie. Wait, we didn't guess the cards. Do you guys want to guess the cards before we go? Guys, you want to guess the cards before we go? I mean, I have time to guess the cards. I have picks. I have Cray's picks from last night, Lisa's picks from last night, Gingie's picks from today. Guys, get your picks in. My picks are going to be Four of Wands. Four of Wands. You know, because we're getting together as a team here. Divorce. I don't really want to get divorced, but like I have to. So that's clearly Six of Swords kind of thing. So like Four of Wands, Six of Swords. Empress, am I getting anyone pregnant? Probably not. Am I starting anything new? Yeah, more like the same. Emperor, asshole, magician, high priestess, something revealed. Maybe. High priestess, because I like goth chicks. I like chicks who wear black makeup. Why not? High priestess and the Justice. I want to say the Devil card, but I say Justice instead. What do you guys say? Anita says the Magician. Ruhani says, oh, you said the Death card, Ruhani? I was going to say Death card. Okay, okay, you said Empress and Death. Those are Sonny cards. those are cards that I picked. High Priestess and Judgment today. All right, Ruhani, Ten of Swords, Star, Empress, Death. We do what we do. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Check 1, 2. Let's see what we can come up with. First up. Damn, I picked 2 cards. First up. The King of Wands. Oh, there's a confidence, assertiveness, get out there, show the world what you can do, creativity. You know, King of Wands is pretty good. Ginger said the King of Swords. That was pretty close. Next, the Star card. Oh, man, I can't believe it is. The Star card is hope, right? Possibilities. Oh, wow, Ruhani said the Star card. There you go, sexy. Oh, my God, Ruhani comes in strong with the Star card. Ruhani, ding, 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 ding. There you go. That is the sexy King of Wands. 10 of Coins. Holy jeez. Money's a little bit reversed a little bit for you guys. Three of Coins reverse. A collaboration is not working out, right? Money, watch your collaborations. Page of Swords, right? New way of communication, new way of expressing things. Sue said justice. I said justice. I think justice is a good. Then we have the Emperor. Dun, shit. Did Sonny say the Emperor out loud and not pick him? Okay, whatever. And finally, hey, Cray said the Emperor last night. Cray got the Emperor. Whoops. Cray says the Emperor. Anyone else say the Emperor? All right, next. And the bottom of this deck is boom, Strength. This card's come up a lot. This Strength comes up a lot, but I never pick it because it's Leo. And finally, the Seven of Wands, Fighting Back. Good job, guys. Good job, Cray, and good job, Ruhani. Good job, guys. No, I did a shitty job. What's Lovers? Whatever. Whatever. Let's get out of here. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. We did it. Okay, well, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. It means I don't have to work for. I don't have to come back to work for a while. I'm all done. All my work is done. So you said the star. Hey, Sue, you got the star. You got the star. Nice. Good job, Sue. Sue's on a roll, actually. Sue's on a big roll. Oh, there we go. I see them right there. Sue's on a roll. All right, guys, let's get out of here. I hope everyone has a super amazing day. Excuse me. I hope everyone has a super amazing day. I didn't phone the jail today. I didn't phone the jail. I didn't see what's going on with Tina today. The social worker, her day off is Monday, so today's the day, but I didn't call. I sent Tina a lot of credit, so she wants to message us, she can. She should know how to do it. I messaged her through 2 different apps, and I sent her credit so that she can send back. Anita messaged her. I haven't heard anything back from her. She has my phone number. She can always call. I don't know if she can call collect internationally. I don't have an American number anymore. It's not the easiest thing for us to do. But I haven't heard from her. I don't know what's going on. I do wish her the best. She didn't say. I'm waiting for her to say, Sonny, come and bail me out. But it hasn't happened yet. So, I wish her the absolute best. I cannot begin to imagine all of the horror that she's going through. Knowing Tina, she's probably afraid to leave anywhere. And so that's the deal. Even though she says she's not, she probably is. And that's the deal. She's not my girlfriend. She's just one of our friends. She's a Sunny-Sider that we care a lot about. She is a friend of mine. So let's keep sending love, keep checking, keep finding out. I'll let you know more when this happens. All right, next. That's all that I know. I haven't checked up on her. No one's messaged me. And that's the deal. But I'm waiting for her now to message me because I'm getting a little tired of this. So, all right, guys, that's the action. I wish everybody the absolute best of a super amazing day. I super love all of you guys. This was a lot of fun. We got our work done. You're welcome, Cray. Everybody's welcome. You're welcome, Ruhani. You guys are all welcome. It's my pleasure. We have to pray for her. She's we'll just destiny is destiny. So whatever. She wants someone. Whatever she wants, it's not me. It's whatever she wants is not me helping. So that's it. But I do wish everyone the best, and I do want her to resolve this. All right, guys, I got to go for a run. I got to go jog for the next hour. Wishing everyone the absolute best. Hey, Aqua, what's up? Aqua, you're on a delay. Hey, Naomi, what's up? It's great to see you as well. Oh, my God, all the Sunny-Siders I haven't seen in a while. All right, I'm going to book out, guys. I got to go. And with that, wishing everyone the best of an amazing day, guys. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny. Wishing everyone the best. I'm glad I finally got my work done. Wishing everyone the best.